We're about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind. Two mics and a mind.
Yo.
What's going on?
What happened? Good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What more can I say? Oh yeah.
Dr. Joe.
How are you guys? How is your?
How you doing, girl? How you feeling?
So much better, to be honest with you. I felt good. It's just my throat and little headaches, but they're gone. And I don't have anything, but they say it's a little swollen, a little bit, I guess, because of the pain. But I feel good.
Oh, well, glad to see you and glad you're holding on.
Yes. How are you guys doing?
I'm done.
Listen, I'm glad you asked. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What more can I say? Oh,
Nothing more, sir.
Want to spend a special shout out to the number one fan, Jordan. How you doing out there, Jordan? I know you're watching.
Yeah.
Want to say hello to you. Shout out to you.
What's happening, Jordan?
Oh yeah. He tells me all the time how he's a fan and he's been watching.
He loves.
He asks all different types of questions and all that stuff, and that's what it's all about, you know.
We need to find out if he's staying out of trouble. Are you staying out of trouble, Jordan? Don't be shaking your head, looking around your dad. Come on. I know you're trying to.
We know.
You know you calling that find out.
You be getting him in trouble.
Right.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you do. You get the man in trouble.
No,
Man, like goodness, man.
no, it's true. No help needed. Jordan just be Jordan.
When you expose and you shine attention to him, you remind me of my little sister growing up. If I be in trouble, she remind mama, remember you said you were gonna whoop Dwayne? Remember you said it? You never did do it. Remember, mama? Like, stop it.
No.
Daddy, remember you said it. He did it one more time, Daddy. He said it one more time. He done went there and did it. I got the belt. It's right over there, Dad. There go the belt.
We
now we had
appreciate your
switches.
sister. Your sister did a great job. It didn't help you, but we appreciate her for at least trying to turn you in the right direction.
Oh, whatever happened to switch trees? Y'all remember switches? I ain't seen a switch tree ever since I became an adult.
When
you were a little kid, they had switch trees everywhere.
People keep up their yards now. They have lawn care.
You know what? What type of tree is that switch tree called? Like, what is the real name of it? I don't know what it's called. I just call it a switch tree.
A bush. It was just a bush.
Oh, that's the professional name. Okay, bush. Okay, thank you.
Because I don't know what a switch tree is.
Yeah, it's little tree, little bushes people used to plant. They would pretty much put them up they would use them like separate their lawn. Like before people got these expensive trees, these bushes, they would probably be up near the house, or they would be bushes that would separate your yard instead of a fence.
Oh, kind of like
it is true. I had I hadn't seen those in a long time. This is some of our great follower listeners are on him. Yeah, and I have, and it's called Any Branch That's what?
Any branch, what is that? What it called?
Oh, that's usable.
It is called any branch that's usable.
No, it ain't any branch. It has a reflex to it. It's like a whip. When you swing through there, you can go. You can hear it. It's flexible. It is not any branch. It's a particular type.
She's talking about from that. She's talking about from that.
They tell you to go out there and bring me a switch. You better know it's when they talking about.
No, that's she saying in a Maduka, they all do pretty much the same thing. I brought a little one in there one time. My mom beat me with that one, and then she started hitting me with her hand. She was mad because I brought her small.
Yeah.
So you would cut a branch and then they'll hit you with that branch?
You brought the branch. It was too small. She was pissed. So she just took the branch, hit me with that. She hit me with it when it was small. I think I brought a small one, probably like, it was small thing. I like, they say I get a switch. It's like, I'm not bringing that here to kill myself. So she just took that.
This is a professional switch picker right there. Look.
I
you
know.
finna beat something behind right there. That's what that look. And that's how you got to clean it off. You got to get all them leaves off of it. You got to rake them leaves off of it. There you go, right there.
All right, hit that smash, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget hit the cash out.
Get him.
Yeah.
You needed those. You needed that branch.
You needed them.
You need the branch.
You needed that whooping.
Oh. Hey, I was misunderstood, and I was fooled, and I was duped by the system.
Don't blame the system. Blame yourself.
Listen, when you a kid, 100% of your life is all centered around the classroom and what you do in the classroom. That's 100% right there. When you a kid, 100% of your life is everything that happened inside the classroom. Then when you turn 18, the minute you turn 18, 100% of your life is what happened outside the classroom. You were like, well, hold on. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for this. I'm prepared for what's inside the classroom.
Also, welcome one of our newest listeners. We got Chris on now. Chris Jr. on there with us there first time. Listen, appreciate him joining in with us.
Oh, he is? He's watching?
Okay, let's try it again.
Hey, Chris, what's up, man?
Hello.
Yeah, he waved. He waved.
Hey, good to see you, Chris. I tell you what, we got a surprise for you, Chris. It's going to be at the top of the hour. I know you're in a different time zone. So when it hits the top of the hour in your time zone, we're going to put up a special surprise for you. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where he got that. Chris, I don't know if it makes sense. We win it. We don't know what he's doing. So
exactly.
You know what? Speaking of making sense,
it's crazy. We have no idea.
I'm gonna hit that subscribe, y'all.
I know that's right. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. If y'all want the show to continue, then we need right now to pull up that offering plate. Let's pass around. If you got a need, you need to sow a seed. If you got a need, then sow a seed. I remember years ago, we had a revival. And I guess that's how the pastors get paid, because they'll have a revival speaking engagement at different churches. And whenever that pastor come in, he'll raise the money and all. And the next day, another pastor come in and raise the money. You know what I'm saying? And I remember one church that I'd never been to before. They came in, they led the devotion service, and they got that money plate. They took that offering, and they started singing a song called "Don't Let the Money Get You Down." Really? Anybody ever heard that song called "Don't Let the Money Get You Down"?
Sing it. Sing it.
Listen, I only heard it one time, but it had a verse in it by Ananias and Sapphira.
Never heard
Ananias and Sapphira. I asked Mama, I say, who is Ananias and Sapphira? What is that? Because I didn't even know what that story was. But that first time hearing about it, when that's funny, don't let the money get you down. Oh, don't let the money get you down. Oh, Ananias and Sapphira did it go. Don't let the money get you down.
Both
yeah. That's
crazy.
It right there.
Go ahead, then.
Well, look up on YouTube. They might have somebody who got a verse. We can hear them sing it.
Hold on, you just heard me live. Ain't nobody gonna top that.
Boy, stop.
One thing beat that.
Ain't nobody gonna top that. But what is gonna top something is I want to hear about this story. I want to hear. It's a real good, interesting story, and it might be a rumor. I don't think it's a rumor, but I want to hear the story about the lost wallet. Don't y'all want to hear the story about the lost wallet?
Whose wallet?
Oh, I ain't got to say their name. I heard it was a lost wallet. Somebody irresponsible lost their wallet.
It better not be.
I want to know how they found it. Because the word on the street is that the wallet was actually on the street.
And word on the street. And
Are
word,
you serious?
And word on the show is all that was recovered and the money.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What was the story? Tell us the details. Tell us the details, please, please, please.
Ain't no story. It dropped out. I got the car to go. His store when I opened, I walked back, pen and fell out my pocket. But I didn't know it fell out. when I got the car.
Mm.
I went to go to a place. I had to pay for something for my truck. I almost got out. Look, I felt my wallet. As good as I left it at home. I went back home. It wasn't home. Searched. Called him. Called Bryce. Thought Bryce had because I had him to do something for me that Sunday, but he said he didn't do it. But there's one time he didn't do something. I told him that actually worked out for him. So, I went to Senegal and it wasn't there. I said, maybe it could be up there. In 2005, like, I just jumped out my car, went to the door, they wouldn't open. I went back to my car, went up down, pulled up, didn't see it. I knocked on the door. When I later opened, I said, did anybody trying to get a wallet? She was like, what? I turned around like, never mind. I looked, it was right against the car.
Get this sweater for absolutely
Wow. Open with my money, some of my money coming out of it. The bill coming out, laying on top of each other. Oh, yeah. The money wasn't no big deal. I just need my information.
Right.
Man, let me tell you something.
And
all I had to do is start singing a song with Alpha play. Don't let the money get you down.
All right.
Somebody in that chat room, somebody done heard that song before.
Anybody heard that song?
I think
somebody has heard that song. If you went to if you've been to a true Southern Baptist, Southern Gospel, Apostolic, Word of Faith, non-denominational.
But about all of that, you cannot be a Southern Baptist Apostolic. That makes no sense.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can be all that because them labels. The rule don't change. You say, listen, them labels. You could be the Episcopal Methodist, AME. You can be all that now. Oh yeah, them labels. Listen, if you can call a man a woman, you sure could call a Apostolic or Baptist. Yes, you can. You can do it.
You've been getting a real good fight. You call a Jehovah's Witness or Methodist and see how that go.
That's right.
You call all of them Christians.
You gotta have another set of teeth in your pocket. You know something? That is true. You're looking for a real fight. You call somebody something wrong. Somebody a good, strong Southern Baptist. You can't call them nothing but a Baptist.
Listen, let me tell you something. I remember, and everybody was trying to make fun of that man when that bishop, whatever his name was, he started preaching that message about inclusion, telling everybody.
Oh, he did.
Everybody.
No, you got the wrong thing. He was saying that murderers, rapers, and all of them were still saved. It was just different levels.
Right.
Actually, I wanted the Lexi show. It came on after we was all there that same day. And I did my interview first, then him and Jamal Bryan and some other preachers, Boomer, Joy Bloomer. I met all of them for the first time then. That was back in 2008 or 10?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I think in 2009. And he was teaching that stuff. They ran him out of a lot of church. Called the prison. I think he's dead now.
Yes,
he's dead. Yeah, they wound up. A lot of churches got rid of him. It made no sense. It was foolishness. He was telling about how the first time he said he cussed his first devil out and out his girlfriend. He was 14. He said, I've been casting him out ever since, brother. I said, okay. I said, well, I got to get rid of God. I didn't want to hear no more. I knew them were lying. I listened to them talk. And, I just watch people. I watch these guys.
I remember that. I remember watching that Lexi show.
I was raised watching people saying, I took devils out of some. I was raised seeing that. People pushing people in the head.
That's America.
Mm-hmm. You ain't never get pushed in the head.
Did that happen to you guys? If you don't fall, they keep on pushing you and pushing
you.
And pushing you, and then your forehead is full of oil.
Yeah, then I did all that. Matter of fact, Smitty, come on, preacher. I know you done did that before. Now, especially you say they sing in the church about your mama. Kids who in church without a parent, they do all kinds of stuff. I know they got you.
He said you came to your mama. He said you came to church with the church without your mama, so he know they did to you. Oh my gosh!
I came to church do what?
Without your mama, so he know they did it to you.
Never.
You were honest.
Yeah, you say you used to walk to church. You say your folks used to send you to church.
I never said they sent me to church, so you could have never heard me say that.
Hold on. Let's clarify. Let me ask you this. Yes or no? Have you ever been to church by yourself while you was a child?
Yes, on my own accord, not by my parents.
Case closed. No further questions, Your Honor.
No, see, you had to be forced. It had to be made. No, I actually started on my own. I was 6 years old. First time I went to church by myself. I had a friend.
Hold on, you mean you just said you wanted to go to church, or your mama woke you up and said, "Hey, baby, you going to church today?"
No.
You asked to go to church?
No, I told I was going. I went with a friend of mine. It was him.
Oh, your friend pressured you to go to church.
Okay, that's what you want to say?
I was forced to go to church.
I was going to church by myself. I would get up. She help me get dressed. I was 6, and then I would go to church.
How would you go to church? You would go with a friend, you said. They would take you.
I would go on my own. I would go on my own. I'll just walk. It
was saying the same thing, my brother.
Nobody sent me. I never said my mom used to send me to church. You baboon coon. I never said that. I used to go on my own.
You were a babe, 6 years.
That's weird. That's weird.
I was inquisitive. I mean, I just did.
So you wasn't forced to go to church?
No, didn't see anybody do it, so I didn't know anything about anybody going. It was just something.
I don't even know what this is.
I mean, hey, I'm sorry I was more advanced than
so
you.
So hold on. You never got anointed with oil. You never got spoken tongues. They ain't never make you fall out.
Never got pushed down. I never been one of them churches. I never thought anything about it.
Wow. Oh, you don't know about the Holy Ghost, did you? You ain't had a Holy Ghost, did you?
Speaking in tongues. I see Bueno speaking in tongues.
Yeah, you got to be a Holy Ghost.
Hold on for a second. I looked up. I was in that wolf. I said, "What in the world?"
I can see Bueno speaking in tongues.
Scary. I don't like that.
First of all, you'll never believe it. Because first of all, that southern draw is so terrible. It don't even fit.
Look at his eyes.
It man, when you went and bought a wolf head or the wolf.
It's right. It's for Confederate 48.
Oh, that was sweet.
He sent you that?
Nah, I'm sending it to him.
The wolf.
Oh, for him.
You know what? That's actually not a wolf. That's a child. That's a dog. That's a child. His tongue is purple.
No, I'm looking at a child.
Exactly.
You look for it.
Back to the disrespect. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so somebody got a question. So nobody in that church said, "Hey, who let this 6-year-old come here?"
No.
I got a confession.
It wasn't a small church like that. You remember Thankful Baptist Church, College Avenue?
How many members you went to? Hold on, how many members in your church?
What?
How many members at the church?
They probably had. What you think that church had, Smith? Probably about 400, 500.
Oh no! You ain't at no real church, man. You was in the assembly. Let me tell you something. I'm talking about a real church. We ain't no more than about 8, 9, 10 people in there.
Oh
maybe
yeah,
20 if all the kids come. And y'all right there, ain't nobody been in that storefront church.
I've been to those churches.
That's
not,
a real church right there.
10, but
You can't be no 400.
Like 20.
No, if 400
when we started to wear y'all, that's
what
what we had. What we had 8. What we had 10 people.
That's a lot. Maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you went to a big church, a big assembly.
I've been to
In the second church, we had
ain't not one of them people caught the Holy Ghost at all. Ain't not one of them people take a fall.
You didn't ask me about nobody else. You asked me about the people faint. They shouted, but it wasn't holiness.
Man, they got me, boy. They got me good too, dog. On it. They got me good too.
That explains.
They took advantage of me. They dog on it. I was brutalized. I was embarrassed. I was made a fool of in church. And I remember because we used to go to church and we used to have them revivals and you go to them other churches and all that stuff. And I remember I ain't even know what a prophetess was. But doggone it, we was at some other church and that lady prophetessing, she was prophetessing. Let me tell you something. Yeah, prophesying, that's what it's a man, but prophetess, that's a woman. So a woman prophetessing. Yeah, she was prophetessing. So anyway, let me tell you, she got that prayer line at the end. Matter of fact, she was one of the ones when the choir sung, she said, I ain't even got to preach. The spirit is already moving. The atmosphere is already here. Oh, shele boko ta 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 ta. Let me tell you something. If you want your blessing, come down here right now. Come down and listen.
Like that.
People, listen. People, that music playing, that organ going, that music playing, that prayer line, she just running around touching people. Ask whatever you want, it's gonna get it right now. Ask, and she just praying. She said, "Come on up there." God said, "If you bold enough to ask for it, He bold enough to give it to you." I say, "Doggone it." I seen about 20 people go after each person go up, they just start passing out, falling out. And it was like, yeah, they probably an answer. So I say, dog on it. She say, if you're bold enough to ask for it, then he bold enough to give it to you. So I walked up there. She told me, she said, young man, she said, whatever you want, just ask for it right now. I told her, I said, I want to be tall. She said, stop the music. She said, stop the music, stop the music, stop the music. Right now, stop the music. She said, y'all ain't gonna believe what this young man just told me. Stop the music right now, quiet, everybody. Shh. She got everybody up in there quiet. She said, young man, if you bold enough to say it, God is bold enough to do it. Tell him what you just asked for. And she put the microphone in my face. And I said, I want to be tall. Everybody in that church started laughing. Every doggone body in that church started laughing. Listen, I'm hurt. I'm like, this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. That lady made a fool of me. That lady sat down, she prayed, had me believe, and she started talking about, baby, a man ain't made by how tall he is. Just because of your height, that ain't got nothing to do with you to be a man, baby. That ain't got nothing to do with being a man, baby. Now and she prayed for me, put that oil on my head, kept pushing on me, oogly boogly. I wouldn't fall. And I started thinking, if I don't fall, then the prayer ain't gonna work. So I went ahead and I fell. The doggone it, the prayer still ain't working.
Why I had a so you fell on your own?
Oh my God. All on their fall on their own.
Oh,
that's the whole scam. Well, you know,
I'm so sad. He asked to be tall and he didn't get it though. Maybe you
she didn't even try, Tuli. She didn't even try. She said it's okay.
Let's ask the real question.
What?
Now, who was picking on you, Dwayne, that you were short? Like, what was the interior motive why you wanted to be tall? Like, what happened?
Yeah,
what life-changing event that happened to you that said, you know what, I'm tired of this.
Right.
It was a song. A song came out, dog, on the radio. It was 7 o'clock. FM radio. A song came out, and that song was hot. And the song was called I Wish I Was a Little Bit Taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. The man name was Skilo. That thing was hot.
I remember.
I saw him live. Yep.
Now, is he really short?
Yeah, he's short. Yeah.
Oh, so that was his testimony too.
He was
short people, man. Just is a hard not life, man.
No, man, you gotta learn how to you gotta learn. You learn a lot real quick.
They say short men develop a very strong confidence. Is that true?
My confidence is strong, regardless. So I don't know. I met tall people who got confidence as well. No, so I won't say I can't answer that one. I don't know.
Joe, I need you to pick up your statements. Make it faster.
What do you mean?
Just make your statements faster. All right. Don't say that slow.
I'm giving him an opportunity.
Yeah. But the statement you just made, just pick it up. All right. Don't drag that statement.
What you call Napoleon complex or something like that?
No, she just gave me a compliment. She said I'm very confident.
Yes, you build confidence. You develop.
That statement could have went a whole nother way, man. She got to pick it up.
First of all, because of her license, she got to tell you that. Because if she get found out that she killed somebody short, that's done. Yeah. That's right. Listen, it won't take but a little time.
I revoked her license 2 episodes ago.
I'm still using it. They're still paying me.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man.
You know what that's called? Big Gamma. Big Gamma.
My man gland is about to come out.
What?
No, listen to y'all.
My man.
All right, yeah, that was real awkward. Chris in LA, we got 3 minutes to top of the hour. Your special surprise coming up. Get your sister Kiara, let her know in 3 minutes. We got that surprise coming up. Top of the hour.
What did you
hear me say? Finish the man gland story. I don't know what that means.
Can you listen?
Nope.
He don't listen to nothing, does he?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
So what it was is I remember when I found that I remember the day that I found out I was gonna be short.
Oh, what happened?
We were going to the doctor. I was probably about 7 years old. I remember the doctor's office called PruCare. I think they changed their name to Prudential now, but it was called PruCare.
Prudential?
Little kids. They weren't Prudential back then. Prudential didn't exist. They were called PruCare. Huh?
PruCare probably was short for Prudential, and the PruCare probably was for the kids. Prudential has been out way. Prudential, Mutual Omaha are one of the old. Those are two of the oldest. So a lot of people write for them. Like a lot of North, they write for them. Colonial Penn, those are like, man, they've been out years back. A lot of people write under their umbrella. Correct, Boston?
That's correct.
A lot of people don't know that. Those companies are old companies. Those are solid companies. When you say Prudential, Mutual Omaha, those people been out for like, man, I'm waiting for you. What you would thought about?
Chris, you know what's gonna come with that now. You the correct Dwayne on live. You know what's coming with that.
Oh, he gonna try. What he gonna do? And now
I'm trying to tell my story about me. I'm trying to be vulnerable. He doesn't. Now he doing commercials.
Hello, doctor. I do have to say, before I met you,
see, I know the way.
Before I met Love Doctor, I thought he was tall.
Really?
I thought he was tall because the way I don't know, like in camera, and I was like, okay, like he's tall, like, but I met him in person. I was like, wow, he's short.
Get no lights
You're
up.
not like, but I thought you were, So that's what I'm saying. The confidence, you built that confidence. That's a good thing. Bueno.
So it's 9 o'clock. Y'all ready for the gift? I need y'all to hit the like button. This is going out to the people in LA. Chris in LA who watching. Is y'all ready? Smitty, pull out the cash up. I need 10 people to give $10 right now before we put it up. Come on, get that cash up. How much we got in there, Tula?
Huh?
How much money we got there?
They got to put 50. Sharath is bullying me every show. You guys got to put $50 in there.
Nobody ain't gonna never get that $50. So I'm gonna keep getting you every show. They ain't gonna
listen. At least hit the like button. How many likes we got right now? Come on now. I got a gift that I'm ready to unveil.
As long as you keep talking to Wayne, we ain't gonna get it.
No.
See, you done spoken to existence, my brother.
Because you just did it.
Damn.
You done spoken into existence. So here we go. This is a gift I want to give to Chris. Here you go, buddy. This right here from way back. I'm curious to know, do you remember this photo right here, Chris? Do you remember that photo?
He already had that photo. He's been had that photo.
Do you remember the photo, Chris?
You can't hype us like this. Bueno.
How did he have the photo already?
He gave it to him.
I sent it to him. You remember you gave it to me when you sent it to me and I sent it to him the same day?
Spoiled your day. You waited 30 minutes.
Oh, you sent it to him. Okay. So he ain't already had it. He just got the photo.
You waited all that hour for that, Dwayne.
Yeah. He didn't tell me he had already gave away the gift.
I know what
I'm saving up trying to give a gift to the man. He already done gave it to
First
him.
of all, how is he gonna remember that picture? First of all, he took that picture when he was a baby. You can see.
No, he wasn't no baby. That's him right there. He was almost my height. He wasn't no baby.
No,
He was 17 that picture.
You was an arm baby back then. You wouldn't remember that picture.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
If he's shorter than you, that makes him a baby. He was an arm baby.
Man, that's bad.
Listen, like Dr. Joe say, I'm confident with mine. Y'all go ahead and brag on something that y'all ain't had nothing to do with.
Wow.
Oh,
First of all, nobody bragging on you.
Yeah, go ahead and brag on something that you had absolutely nothing to do with at all. Something that you had no control over. Go ahead and brag on it. Well, you know what? Why don't y'all start bragging on your skin color next? Go ahead, brag on it.
I made it nice and pecan brown. Lay out in the sun.
Okay, you can take that picture down.
All right, that's your gift. All right, Chris, that was your gift, buddy. All right, now appreciate you.
Really, Bueno? Don't do that.
Huh?
Somebody said, wait. I guess she was looking at that. Was she trying to see the photo? Somebody she was looking at. Wait.
You got it. Don't worry.
Just hit the rewind button on the they watching the stream, so just hit the rewind button, rewind it back 10 seconds.
I don't think that's what she was talking about though.
It's just something about Royce, whoever that is. A lot of these people, I don't know who these people are.
Let me see.
Nephew E, what's going on, stranger?
Oh boy.
He said
Nephew E is here, Boston.
He said send the link.
Oh, Boston, you already know that nephew. He wants you.
What you hear? Go on, troublemaker. What are you talking about? Son, he heard that song.
It's hot.
Hey, you right, Smitty. I am hot. You right about that. I appreciate you.
Hey, Dwayne, what
That's because
happened?
I'm right next to you.
Well, we can't wait. We can't wait till we get you married. All he needed one time to have sex. He should be better. He can't do no worse.
One
That
time.
first time for you down to do it, he won't be able to do all that talking. Then he'll be a humble lamb over there.
And be out of commission like what's your name?
Don't say it. Don't do it, Smitty. Don't do it, Smitty. I already know how mine going. Don't do it.
I don't know who Miko is, but
Dr.
she's
Joe,
cracking up.
Dr. Joe, you've been down. That man took you to Mexico. He took you to the Spanish Island, rocked your world. He gave you the nigga pig feet love, and you've been down ever since.
That's facts.
I have to. What about the people that I have to blame someone that got me sick? I don't know who, but I haven't been down. I've been active though. I've been sick, but I've been active.
Hey.
We ain't say we see.
Hey, how active you been? That's your personal business now. Okay.
Cooking, cleaning, working. That's what I mean by active.
Yeah.
So tell us how is married life?
Cleaning.
It's good. I would say it's a completely different experience. It's handful.
You got to wash them drawers.
Yes, I'm busy most of the day before I used to have like downtime. But it's a good thing to have someone to lay down with at nighttime.
Oh, hey, whatever. Hey, see, she go again. She active laying down with at night. Hey, you know what I mean? It's PG-13 right here.
Don't think that, Nick. I'm talking in lay down, talk to that person, have someone to, share things with. But it's a lot. It's work.
Tell love, dog. He said, "Hey, yeah, I appreciate everything you do for
to the pillow.
Keep me moisturized and everything."
That man ain't paying.
Let me tell you something.
Helping me get a lot of things out of my life that's been holding me.
Don't hate. I'm getting ready to go on tour.
You getting ready to get married? Okay.
Listen, we gonna get it married. Listen, I'm still trying to figure out what did he give him. I said, she got me crazy.
And she likes him too. Like
that's sick in itself, ain't it?
She's into him.
Oh, listen. Once she rock your word, then he gonna be humble. He gonna be pulling my chair, hold on to the back of her coattail.
He's gonna come all quiet every Thursday.
Then we wanna know, are you gonna be able to do the show?
Y'all so disrespectful.
Ain't it, Boston?
Hey, Boston, do you think he gonna be able to do the show after that?
Who?
You think when he get married, she gonna let him do the show?
Yeah, he gonna be paralyzed from the waist down though.
Yeah.
Him and his turtleneck gonna have a wheelchair and crutches.
It sound like y'all talking from personal experience.
Nah,
we up.
We shall see shortly.
Pump it up.
Oh wow, President Joe, I heard that joke. She said we shall see shortly.
Wow.
I did not mean. I just said shortly.
You said it a little bit.
Listen,
What you said a little bit?
You know what you be doing now. Don't do that now.
I told y'all this is a PG-13 show now.
Listen, man, we tried to never. He's gonna cut out. We had After Dog. You fall asleep at 10:15.
So
we got to carry
Joe, give us some game. How do you? What kind of things you tell your husband? Like, babe, come home. It's time to kind of
Trying to get nasty.
I'm not. That's privacy. I'm not talking about this.
Come on, Resident Joe.
Let me ask you this. Do you own dip?
I sent him a picture of his food.
Do you send dip, chip?
Ooh, I heard that. Ooh, I heard
that. She feeding him.
She set up his food.
Yeah, she tell him to come on home and eat.
Please, Love Doctor, stop it.
I
Love Doctor's imagining way too far.
Way too far.
Oh, we talking about food and you cooking.
Whatever, we got you.
Exactly.
Somebody said crack kill Love Doctor.
Let me tell you something.
That kills a little bit.
It is what it is.
This
It
for
is
after.
what it is.
We'll leave this.
So, Lord, while we been on her, to tell her, when are you ready to get married?
You know what? Let me tell you this story.
It's just yesterday.
Wait. Let me
get
tell
married.
you this story.
Man,
Then
we
it's
don't
gonna
want to hear. Move
all
on
come
to the
together.
next topic. What's we got?
It's gonna all come together.
No. Answer the question or you don't.
No, we ain't gonna wait. Tell us what's our article today. What we got going on? We got time to.
All right, here we go. Here we go. The article of the day. All right, the article of the day. I guess Tula, you want to introduce it? Because it's your article.
What is it? Come on, the one I just sent you. Oh,
yeah.
We were talking about churches, so I wanted to show this clip of this gospel singer.
They dropped dead during the show?
Yes, honey.
Oh, wow. Let's take a closer look.
On the edge of the stage.
Quando teus sonhos saem do papel, você passou por coisas que ninguém passou, mas vai conquistar o que ninguém ainda conquistou. Vai ser tão lindo.
What did he say? What was he saying?
Hold on, the song called "Don't Leave Us."
That was Portuguese. He was because he's with us. I think he was saying I don't know much, but he was singing Portuguese.
Oh, that wasn't Spanish?
No, that was Portuguese.
Portuguese. Anyway, he was he had a heart attack. They said he had a heart attack. He was 30 years old.
He's 30?
Yeah.
Hey, can we watch that again?
That was cocaine.
Okay.
Yes.
Cocaine.
He looked 50.
Você passou por coisas que ninguém passou, mas vai conquistar o que ninguém ainda conquistou. Vai ser tão lindo.
That's English.
That's Portuguese.
Oh, that's tight.
I think he's with me.
That's tight right there. Good.
My.
You know what it is? It's one of the things where you have to just look at, you really, when you're doing certain things, preaching, singing, performing or whatever, like that, you're doing it for the Most High. That's what you're doing. You really have to make sure where you at. Somebody said it was from the he was vaccinated. What are the vaccine? Do anybody know what happened? What did they say happened to him?
Yeah, anybody has the article?
Somebody just put vax. Derek just put up that vax. He was vaccinated. He probably wasn't feeling good either. Sometimes you try to push past those feelings, but not feeling good. Say, you know what, I'm gonna push through this and make it work. I've done things like that before. Years ago, I would not be feeling my best. I said, well, you know what? That's when you gotta really push. Versus, you really gotta look at what you eating, what you're doing, how you take care of yourself, how you live. All that is a major part. People I said it before. Especially like Baptist people. Not just discriminate. They just they fat and they like to eat. Listen, Ryan's and Golden Corral is like you will get stampeded. If you ain't got no church close, you going down the side and you in the way, them folk will hurt you. They'll tell you this is God's house.
That's
God's house is Ryan's, and it kills me.
Yeah.
Ray Joe was rushed from the concert.
He does
I remember that medical center where he was pronounced. He was dead there. His record label. Was it $2 Music? Are you serious? That's wild.
Wow,
Says he suffered a massive heart attack. He was on the 30. Rest in peace. But so a lot of times what people, I don't know. I say that, and sometimes people will take it on. Oh, I'm skinny, so I'm not fat, and that's not necessarily to assume because
he was skinny. That's
overweight. Well, I'm gonna say he was skinny, but he wasn't obese. But it doesn't mean he was healthy. A lot of times, don't get me wrong, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. But really, a lot of times people do things and they have the mentality of, it's in the Lord's hand. or it's the most high hand, what they want to use. You can't go and do whatever you want, live how you want, and then just say, well, oh, it's up to him, it's up to him. No, you bear responsibility to do certain things. I don't know what his situation was, the vaccine, people know. But a lot of times people will know that our bodies alert us and give us different key, like your head hurting, different things, our feet. A lot of times things come from different components of the body, and people don't pay attention a lot of time to listen to their bodies. Because a lot of times he can talk you through those different elements. It lets you know something's going on. You need to get it checked. Start looking at doing something different, just like in regular life. But a lot of times people will push past it, or they think they're pushing past it, but it's an excuse not to deal with it and say, well, I don't want to know. I'm just going to let you, whatever it is, let you handle it. You can't be irresponsible and then feel like, oh, well, it was his will. Of course, you died. But a lot of times we have the knowledge. We have the information. A lot of things are here to kind of prolong or to correct certain things. But unfortunately, again, I don't know what his situation was. I'm just speaking on the fact I know what I used to do when I was a lot heavier. My head would be hurt, and I was like, you know what, you got to push past it. You just got to do it. Versus, are you doing what you need to do? Your body's trying to alert you to let you know something's going on. I say that especially for men. Men are terrible about going to the doctor, going to the hospital, getting things correct. I guarantee you, if people went through and they did a real autopsy, they would find he had some underlying issues he had been dealing with. He knew. And he probably felt like, I've done it. That's why I'm talking about, because I've done it. He said, well, it'll just pass. It's probably not, because you don't want to know. Mm. And that's dangerous, and it's detrimental like it was for him. Now, here was an opportunity for you to give him his kaboo, his glory, and the sharpened and simplified talent he gave. You gave some, but then you fell out and you died, so it was overshadowed.
I was in Fitzgerald, Georgia. Dang, I don't know why I said that.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. I hope nobody in there not watching. But I was in Fitzgerald, Georgia, and I was getting had to get some insurance on the house I was at. So I'm sitting there, I walked in, and I look up, and I see this quote on the wall from the person that wrote the policy, and it says, question, doctor, I've heard that cardiovascular exercise can prolong life. Is this true? A, the answer. The heart is only good for so many beats. That is, don't waste on exercise. Everything wear out eventually. Speeding up the heart will not make you live longer. It's like saying you extend your life of a car by driving faster. Want to live longer. If you want to live longer, take a nap. I read that. And then I looked at that person that's sitting in that chair.
And they were fat.
Preacher, they were over 400 pounds.
I know. The audacity. The audacity. The audacity.
Hey, I looked at it and I said, this is sad. This is encouraging you to continue to live the way you live.
And just like people do, hey, you got to die from something. And don't get me wrong, you're pushing, and I tell the members, yeah, it's all different type of body types, of course. I understand that. Some people have gland issue, hormonal issues that can play a part in their, on their weight loss. It doesn't mean you have to be reckless. When you start looking at it, you get over time, I think the important thing for people to recognize with exercise, it don't have to be as strenuous. Some people can go for it, depend on the people, a person's not the will, but the endurance. Some people can push further than others, but it's important to do it. And because the heart does it, the heart does need to reach certain peaks so it can become comfortable there. I think with a heart attack, the heart beats so fast that sometimes the body's not used to that rhythm or that, that mass of it, that it just kind of overtakes the body. Because, you exercise, of course, your heart rate picks up, blood pressure is going to increase, pulse level, a lot of things kind of happen. And some of it's similar when a person has a heart attack too. So it's important to learn the heart to kind of pick up certain rates and back down. At the same time, blood flow. Me, myself, I'm a proponent. I tell people stretch and cardio is probably the two best exercise anything. Mm-hmm. You can do light repetition weights to kind of keep the muscles toned so they don't break down, but keeping flexibility, mobility, and the cardio harder, I think for me is like, if nothing else, you want to kind of work on that. For women, women bodies break down a lot. So it's definitely good for women to know, to do certain things and be proactive before that. Back arm look like somebody look like a quadricep.
Goodness.
You sure do. They back there on like a thigh.
Mm-hmm. And it's good to work on, trying to go and try to correct some things and not wait until you get so old and broke down and you got all these excuses of, I gotta where I do that. And then you lay down and you don't realize when a person around they lay down with your obese, where you can put the O in front of a knot. So you lay down and you're obese, lay down here, and all that weight is pressing down in your heart. And your heart slows down when you sleep. Your heart keeps a rhythm of like this when you're in the daytime normal. When you sleep, it cuts in half. But that's on where your heart can recharge itself. So now I got all this weight and my heart is slowed down a beat, and I have this weight that's pressing down on my chest from my body. It's simple science. Simple science. Your recipe for a disaster. This is me. I had a big obese person I was in the bed with, obese. I'll sleep in another bed because you're going to be unclean. Mm-hmm. If that person died, you're in the room, you're unclean.
Oh, wow.
That's hilarious.
They ain't even laughing because it is the truth. It's actually.
Let me ask you this.
Wait, hold that thought. I'm so sorry, Love Doctor, to interrupt you, but I want to be clear to what Tony said. You said, can you repeat that again, please?
When a person dies, when a person first, loses life, everyone that's in the room with that person, every open vessel is considered to be unclean. Because that ruach has just left that body. It's considered to be unclean. So when you're in the room with a person, they just fall dead right then on you. It's okay. At that point, you consider unclean. Every open vessel, everything that's open, if it's like an open container or something, some drink or eat just so they never ate it, I wouldn't eat it, it's considered to be unclean.
Interesting. Okay.
Because we try to tell you about the way of the wind. Nobody knows the way of the wind. So when the wind leaves, which way does it go? Mm-hmm. If y'all remember, there was a situation one time they actually blindfolded Yahushua, who someone called Jesus, and when they slapped him, they asked him which way did the spirit go.
That's right.
He asked Nicodemus, who they're called Nicodemus. He told him, he said, the wind go where it listed, which means it goes where it wants. He said, you just hear the sound, but you don't know where it's going. He said, so does everyone that has the Ruach. So there are things that people don't actually pay attention to. They'll tell you about people die. You ready for they'll say they took their last breath. Don't you? You heard that, don't you? There's a lot of people quit funeral homes because they weren't told that. They found out and they heard the people breathing, they had been dead. One person, I know they say on a child, it's a certain place, you could touch them and they're up somewhere in the shoulder part. They said this kid sat up. This guy ran through the screen door. He had the whole imprint of the screen door on his body. You know the old screen door there? He ran through it because they didn't tell him. That last fart, they said that's the worst smell ever.
That was one of the best jobs I had.
How many of your clients?
Hey, hold on, real quick, before we switch topics, about the blood. I had a question about the blood pressure and all that stuff. Y'all talking about the blood pressure and all that stuff.
We never said
what I did is I
Just
actually recently went.
Man, no, just
right there.
What?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
Now he talking about blood pressure. Go ahead, Dwayne. Let it be relevant too, Joe.
It won't be.
So what I did today is I got my blood pressure done, and I'm curious if Tula can help me interpret or give me any recommendations on what she see about my blood pressure results. One thing that I will tell you that I pointed out is I took it 3 times back to back. I know initially when I took it, I got one reading, but then I did it again. I started getting more consistent readings. So I guess Tula, is it normal to get weird readings or inconsistent readings?
Yeah, you constricting your blood vessels. Yeah, it's going. I mean, it's gonna have to get back to normal size. You constrict it or you take it. So I mean, that's what you're doing when you're taking it. So yeah.
And Tuli, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that wrong to do, to take it back to back?
Yep.
It would be
It's hard to
inaccurate.
get the same thing. Yeah, she's right.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to get
What was the last one went on the 117/84?
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
They were considered to be high at the bottom. They will tell you the bottom.
Yeah, it says high, but I thought anything under 120 was good.
No, that's the top 120. Now 117 is what they'll recommend. A couple of things you have to look at. She can tell you from Mel. This is just me telling you because I'm out here. A lot of times, what you have to be careful with, you're dealing with a medical chart based off of white rhetoric. Okay, so they form to make people conform to a science that they've come up to and concluded for whites, not for other cultures. People of color are already kind of high strung. This is not to excuse people walk around with enormously high reckless blood pressure, but it's just the fact of sometimes people can still function. I had a doctor years ago. I went to the doctor, and my blood pressure was high. It was a Caucasian doctor, and he was talking to me, and I was like, he got down and was still. I was saying my blood pressure high. He said, "Well, how do you feel?"
Mm-hmm.
He said, I'm really not worried about the number. I'm worried about how do you feel. I said, I feel okay. He said, that's what's important. He said, he told me, he said, when you're doing those numbers, he said, you can't base them off of everybody. I mean, even like with blood pressure pills, most people don't know. I had a black nurse years ago, quote unquote, black, and she was taking my blood pressure. She was telling me about the pill, take my pill. I said, the blood pressure pills aren't made for people of color. She started laughing. She said, I said, what's funny? She said, I'm just listening to you. I said, they're not designed for people of color. She called other nurse so that she said, come on. She said, tell her. I said, these blood pressure pills are not designed for people of color, blacks. It was like, where you get this stuff from? And she called a doctor in now. The doctor came in. He's a Caucasian doctor. He said, he's in here trying to tell us, talking about the blood pressure pills aren't made for black people. He said he went to the University of Mississippi. Me and him never talked. You know what he told him? He said, they're not. They said, huh? I said, I love them. I said, it's amazing. I tried to tell you guys that. He said, I actually did my studies on that. They're actually, for those, I take blood pressure. I got it down. I think originally I was on like 30, 20, I'm down to 10. Goal is to cycle out, but I do it at a rate because I practice just getting off of it. It will backfire. If you don't know what you're doing, I worked this system for a long time. I'm gonna help you out for those that's on blood pressure pill. There are a lot of things you have to adjust, especially when it's been in your system for a long period of time. Mm-hmm. It's not designed. If you go to the doctor say, hey, you got high blood pressure, you got it, get with me, I'll help you. We'll make change. Once those pills get in your system for a long period of time, you can't get off from them. You will not cycle. It will be very, 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 very hard to cycle off, because what will happen when you get off, you'll have your couple of good days. Oh, my blood pressure been good. 2-3 days a week. Guess what? It is going to start spiking. When it take off, you are done. Mm-hmm. I hit record numbers. I'm talking about 225 over the top or 129. Now I was hot. I was fat. I can't win the ambulance. I drove myself to the hospital. I rolled the windows down. I was in the AC. I was burning up. They're like, you drove yourself? I said, I didn't have time. Mm-hmm. But so there are ways to correct some of these things. You can't get yourself, but you got to start the changing of it. I don't like dieting because diet is temporary. Like women dying to get on the dress. That is dumb because it doesn't serve a purpose, or to go on a date or go do something. You got to make the lifestyle change. Now, Tula can speak from more of a professional end. This is just me talking and telling you. You got to start looking at changing things. You got to start looking at, is your wellness as important as the other things you're trying to do. That makes it different. If your wellness is not important, a lot of this conversation is just it's a waste of time. You have to look at your wellness. You got to start looking at your salt intake, different things that you eat, different things you're taking in, stuff with preserved keeps. So a lot of stuff you get, especially with people trying to lose weight, a lot of things will damage what you're trying to do and trying to fix. You got to become conscious of a lot of things. But that's just me. Now, Tula, you can tell from perspective, from profession. We spending money for Tula to know what she know. Mine just over the course, I've been doing it most of the time.
What's your question, Wayno? You had a question.
Yeah, I want to know the lower number. You said that the lower number was higher. So what does the lower number mean, and how can I get it in the right realm?
Who said that? Wait, Tony said that, right?
I said
my lower number was
you
high.
didn't say that. He don't listen. Let me tell you what you ought to do. First thing, me. This means that you ought to ask you ought to get checked to find out if you hear something. How do you always ask a question that be completely wrong than what you heard? She never said that. I told you, and I never said it. I said they will tell you it's high.
Well, let me clarify. The chart says that it's high. The lower number is high according to the chart. So if the lower number is high, how can I get it down?
I'm talking. What numbers are today? It was 117 over 84.
Yes.
Today it was 113 over 81. Then it was 133 over 85.
Back to back, Tony.
Well, because he constantly would take you, constantly keep taking you, keep restricting. She tell you when you do that, changing on where you at, what you are you pressed. There's a lot of things that play a part of what you did. You go to a center and do it?
I was at the grocery store at the automatic machine.
Right there, you ain't that clever anyway. You went to some inaccurate machine. The machine probably ain't even accurate, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
This is stuff y'all got to stop doing. Stop going here, playing around here doing juke joint, looking at this retarded machine. It should have told you keep taking it back to back. Once you took it the first time, you need to get the proper cup. Make sure it's the proper size. Get a more accurate.
But that don't answer my question.
Okay. Wait, I'm not laughing at you, by the way.
I appreciate you.
I'm laughing because it's a waste of time. If we tell you something, you ask questions, you need an answer. You will still keep going. I'm so shocked. But Tula, you can tell it. Go ahead, Tula.
What am I telling you?
Listening. The man don't listen.
He wants you to tell him which one is accurate and what.
That's not even what I asked. That's not the question I asked either.
So then we don't know.
When you ask a person,
let me ask you the question again. The lower number, there's 117 over 84. So the number that's the lowest, the number that's the 84. What does that number mean? And what does the dot? I get, black people, white people, and everything is different. But I'm just curious in terms of this chart. I don't know what it means. What is the lower number? What is the assessment of the number that I need to get it to according to their standards? What is that 84? The lower number means, and what is the range that's considered healthy based on their standards?
Well, that 84, that's your diastolic number. The top number is your systolic number. So the bottom number is when it measures the pressure that's in your arteries when your heart is resting. And the top one measures when your heart is beating, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
So usually they kind of group them together because it's a function that's happening together. You just don't worry about how your heart measuring when it's resting. You usually do it together. So to answer that, you will probably need to seek medical advice from your doctor to tell you what course of action would be best for you to put you on a healthy course.
Well, I appreciate that information. I just wanted to share that because the topic y'all talking about was health, and what everyone was saying is that we do need to make certain we're conscientious of our health. We definitely want to take a look at that. So I just wanted to share that is what I did today. Coincidentally, we brought up the topic of health, and we wanted to share that because there may be a lot of people like me who you see this stuff and you really don't know what all the numbers mean that's really on it.
But now they're saying that normal is like 90 over 60. It changes all the time. But there's 90 over 60, and then to like 120 over 80 was like that's when you go into high. So But 90 over 60 is that they changed it. That's supposed to be, good normal blood pressure.
And now, doctor, what made you take it 3 times? You were concerned about something?
No, I was at the grocery store running errands at the grocery store, and I walked past the machine, and it's like the machine was like, "Hey, come here, man. You always walk past me all the time, and you don't never show me no love." Cause I go over there in the corner all the time. I walk right past, and I'm like, you know what? I got time today. Why not? So,
you know why he did it? He did it, and then he saw the screen.
Yeah, the first score was like too high. I was like, this can't be right. So that's why I retook it.
And then Thule, can you tell me why it's not? Why is it that it's not good to do it back to back?
Because you're constricting your blood vessels, so it's not going to be
accurate.
Think about if you do it back to back. Okay, you squeeze something. How long does it take for it to straighten back out? Usually, So, and then you got added pressure. Your thoughts, that's why sometimes when you take it again in the hospital, they give you time. Okay, we give you a few minutes. We're gonna come back. We're gonna take it again. Give you time to calm yourself down. Let your arteries, stretch back out, go back to the state they were in before. So,
Lachey Daniel, that's where I went. That's exactly where I went.
What did I say?
Come work out with me and Bostic on live. We'll get you right.
Yeah. She has really low blood pressure. I think
Public taking blood pressure. They need to put that scale back up there to get y'all behind on them. That scale, that Publix boy, they be hating that. Taking that junk down. That scale, that Publix boy.
That's right.
Now, since you done, Dwayne?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. We were talking about funerals. And you cut me off, but I let you talk.
Sometimes.
What happened? What happened, Boston?
He said he loved working at the funeral.
Oh, no, I know. I'm trying to let this. The other one don't listen. You know what hurt? The biggest thing that hurt niggas. They mentally ill. If y'all read the machine tell them over and over when they go there. First of all, if you're going to get a really accurate blood pressure read, you will actually get the cup and you will get the stethoscope. That's how they actually tell.
Hold on, what? Say that word again. Say that word again. The what?
The stethoscope.
Don't do that, because I suffered last week, and I went on asking people, and a lot of people said it the way I said.
Listen, I guarantee that I guarantee I wasn't sitting in no public making no fool out of myself. Dying no machine.
Right.
It don't. The thing that give me this for all y'all here. Let me tell you what y'all do when you see the machine. Piss on and keep walking. First of all, these machines have to be. You know how many times people run those machines with no arms in them? They keep saying those machines have to be. Those machines have to be. What is it called? Calibrated. And y'all jump on these machines. You don't know when the people came to calibrate, and your arm sometimes will not. Those are for small white arms. So sometimes a lot of things play a part when you do them. Those are the average arm is small that they're going to use because they base them off of Caucasian. Nothing's wrong with your blood pressure, but the mental part is what you need to get checked on. The fact that you keep trying to make something that ain't there is more scarier. I was just saying, take a breath. I wasn't even gonna say that. I said it's really to me. I think I told y'all I watch a lot of y'all. I really think y'all have mental problems because I don't see how y'all keep trying to diagnose and make problems that ain't a problem.
You think, Tony?
I know it's a mental problem. It makes no sense. The machine. I know if they didn't read the machine constantly tell them do not use this for a diagnosis. Mm-hmm. I know the machine had writing on it. It tells them then, and they jump in it. Look at the size of the arm cup. Even if you go to a professor, they'll tell you something. They'll say this cup is too small. Mm-hmm. It will affect your reading. So a lot of stuff y'all do doesn't make sense. So I really have to sit back and say, if you tell people the right information and they keep going, you have to say, goodness, black people, the problem that hurt people of color is y'all don't trust your own people trying to tell you, listen, I deal with high blood pressure. I do this. I'm a victim of high blood pressure. Mm-hmm. I listen to them retards and I bought the pills. They put me on the pills. Mm-hmm. Controllable management. Never, it would have saved a whole lot. I started losing my hair because one of the effects behind lisinopril, hair loss, chronic back pain. I spent so much money going to chiropractic because my back was killing me. I would have to get out of the bed on my knees. I was like, I don't know why my back is killing me. And I happened to get Austin one day. Austin looked it up for me. I said, look up the blood pressure pill. Tell me what it has. He looked it up. He said called hair loss, and it caused chronic back pain. I stopped taking it. I went back, got another prescription check. I never had the problem one more time. But at that point, the hair loss damage was done. A lot of times you running for something. These people will duke you into buying into an ailment. Like you buy into ailments. Part of the problem you have to look at, stop trying to self-medicate, stop trying to just take stuff based off of these people. These people in the market, they don't get paid unless they have customers. There's not a check for a doctor for being a doctor. A doctor gets paid for writing prescriptions. Doctors get paid for diagnosing. Surgeons get paid. There is no surgeon that get a check if they ain't cutting. The larger the incision, the bigger the rate. Because I'm looking, I got more risk. I do a 1-inch cut. These people have to pay me over $50,000. Now they're using laser, but the more technology they put in, the more technical they make it, the more money they get. Mm-hmm. People don't set back. You have to do your own research behind these people. These people read books. These people bought into a science. That's why you have so many different types of medicine. Holistic, homeopathic. You have Asian medicine. So many different traditions, Western medicine that people are trying to get away from because of the detriment of the health. Westerners kill everything. They don't know how to fix a problem. They kill everything. If you have something wrong, let's just take it out versus can we repair it or heal it? A lot of things your body can heal itself with the right diet, with the right regimen. Certain things can be healed. Right. But we constantly run these people because we put so much confidence in, and most times the doctors aren't even healthy because they do the same thing. They just take a pill.
They just teach what they taught.
Yeah, you going to usually in the hospital and going and you tell just go there. If you go see a doctor, say my head hurt. He said I'm gonna write you something. Let's find out why your head is hurt. When you take your blood pressure not high. Well, I'm gonna just give you something. It's gonna be Tylenol. Tylenol is very dangerous. Listen, what it does stomach lining. It does other problems. I don't take that junk. If I was in a hospital and I was dying in pain, I can't get in until I get out of there. Yes, I would. The stuff kills you. Some of the stuff, the hospital stop using it. But they know that Tylenol is really detrimental to your health, and they still prescribe it to you. Mm-hmm. These people are doctors of death.
It's go ahead. It's like the mental medication is it ruins your organs, and they still prescribe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it, Dr. Joe. You come to me. I give you Tylenol. Tylenol eats the line out of your stomach. You have to come back. I got to give you something else. I'm gonna recommend you for a surgery. Other medication, other care that I'm going to build them for. That's how I get paid. Mm-hmm. So you have to look at this is a continual thing. Now, unlike us, and it's just being factual, they will put white people on a regimen where they will need less medication. Mm-hmm. Like us, we won't grow up with like whites. A lot of whites with money and a high bracket, over middle class for us, will start taking their kids for chiropractic care while they're small.
No, when they're born. I know when they're born. When they bring them home, they take them to chiropractic for chiropractic care.
We don't. When we go when we have a car wreck.
That is
right. I didn't go I never went when I was a little girl.
No, why would you? Well, no, there was no reason to take it. If you fall and get hurt, get your behind up, go down and lay down.
Yeah.
But if you're in a car wreck, that's when you have been told to go to chiropractic. When you're in a car wreck accident.
That's it.
So what chiropractic care does and why they take them when they're young, a lot of things they start looking at how the bones grow. Yep. They look at the effects of it. Once you get all balanced, a lot of people, this was bad. Look at your shoes. Take them, especially you wear shoes with heels. Look at how they wear from the outside or from the inside, how they wear, or do you have an even wear, which means you're disproportionate when you're walking. Which means if your body's walking and it's unleveled, that means you're putting stress on one part of your body. This could be affecting you while you're having some other ailments or headaches.
Correct.
Why does that happen? Why is that unbalance in the body for people that walk?
A lot of times you have to be aligned just like a car. You can go buy a brand new car and hit a curve with your tire, and you're going to notice your car doesn't drive straight. Mm-hmm. So you take it to an alignment shop. You can hit a pothole in your car. Sometimes people fool because the steering wheel straight, they kind of like it's on a slightly over. They think it's still straight, but you're out of line because you hit pothole. A car does that. And this is metal. Your bones are not metal. If a car can get out of line from hitting the curb, dropping a pothole, what can your body do?
Yeah.
Right.
So a lot of times we get fooled on people having had degrees and run these people, they have a lab coat on.
Right.
And don't listen to the fact of, I'm telling you, good common sense to save yourself money and time. There's nothing wrong with your blood pressure. You need to, first of all, get a accurate reading from an accurate machine, or get somebody to go and let them take it. You can see what it is. Then start looking at what you can do to change it from there, whether good or bad. If it's good, how to maintain. If it's bad, how to correct. Those are the only two things you're going to do. Now, Tulip, we got schooling in here. Do you tell how often am I at Tulip?
No, that's correct.
See, but they ain't gonna listen. I done some of everything.
That's correct.
Listen, I have spent probably over $60,000 on. We talking about on natural care. I've done hyperbaric chambers. I've done infrared saunas. I've done chelation. So a lot of stuff is a racket. People will run you. It's a racket. And these people will make a fool out of you out of here. And people don't know. People running this here. Okay. I'm gonna get this. Slow down. Start learning what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
These people, listen. That doctor, I cannot look at your eyes with this light they got. Look in your ear and come up with me. They're gonna give you something because they're not skilled at what they're doing, but you're gonna fall for it, and we're gonna find out if it make you sick. If it make you sick, come back. And you're gonna pay me too. This is not free. And we're gonna try something else. Listen to the words. We're gonna try something else. If we trying something, what are we saying? This might not work.
May not.
So you have to listen to words that people say. If I say I don't know, why would you take my answer as the God-given truth? I just say I don't know. So they say key things. If you listen to what. If you find a doctor, you say you have a doctor. So what they say? I have a practice. That's why is it called a practice?
Practicing on people.
I ain't got a perfection yet. We're trying something. That's all they're doing. They're gonna go over now. They used to have a book. You're gonna read the book based on what you tell them. Based off of your blood pressure, they're gonna say, okay, well, the blood pressure, well, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Till we start to narrow down. Very few of them will sit down and try to really understand the science and really understand people. They're just gonna teach you a technique, but you have to understand every individual person is different. And there are some doctors, they say, I don't just typically just stick with it. I like to do it this way because I really want to try to make sure I attack the problem.
Right.
You got they're prescription writers. Every prescription they write, when these people get it, they get deals from pharmaceutical companies. This is how they get paid on the side. This is how you get trips, get boats, get car, because they get this stuff out. The only way, there is not a pharmaceutical company that can create a medicine and you can go and get it. A physician has to prescribe it, which means I have to date physicians to get them and convince them to write this prescription.
Okay.
You cannot go and like that stuff everybody getting for the diabetes. Everybody taking it to lose weight. Ask them how they get it. They have to have a physician to write the prescription. That AstraZeneca, now Oprah just came out there and she's admitted now she's taking it, which means they're paying Oprah. Oprah's letting it out the bag. Oh, I'm just telling. I'm taking the AstraZeneca. What this stuff is, and know how many people finna run behind. Look at Oprah. She looks so good. Oprah, and listen, the pharmaceutical company is going to pay her big money, and these people gonna run get it, and they're gonna get sick, and they're gonna wind up dying. But you look good. No one's ever gonna come out and admit they're taking that stuff. Oprah ain't stupid. Oprah is a billionaire. You don't tell people what you're taking unless you're getting paid.
But I don't think she ever said the name. So
yeah, they talk about it. I work on the news.
But but people assume, and then that's how she gonna keep.
Yeah, I think she said like she lost 40 pounds in 1 month or some crazy like that.
That's insane. That's insane. Tuli, I have a question for you. What Tony said caught my interest about that unbalanced, because I have seen people that their shoes are worn off in a certain area, and I never actually questioned myself into why. But why is it that certain people, and honestly, it's usually obese people that I see their unbalanced shoes. I mean, I don't know if it's just, it could be on anyone, probably could, but why is it that the body does that unbalance, and how can you correct that?
Just like he said, I definitely agree with him with chiropractic treatment. So
it has to do with the spine.
Yes, your alignment.
That weight and a person that's overweight is what
that too. Sometimes we overcompensate. We don't realize what we're doing when we do that. If something's hurting us, we do more on, like if somebody has a foot that needs to have surgery on it, and they favor it and they pushed off the surgery because they're they don't want to, because their foot is hurting, they will overcompensate on the other side because they're trying to avoid stepping on that foot, even though they know they need to get it taken care of because that's not healthy for them.
Okay.
So that happens, and that way you may see that person probably need to look at his shoes. I mean, his or her shoe, to see if they're actually wearing the, that shoe like Tony said, because they're using that other side so much.
You see what he's saying? I'm sorry, Natula, and appreciate that. That's true. Years of lifting weights through my body, I literally had to stop lifting for a while to put my back in line. I typically recommend this. I'm not a physician. This is me recommend what I tell you I do. I can still lift. I can still run at 55. I can still squat all the way down to the ground and come back up. I don't put weights on my back. It's very dangerous. I lost height from doing that. I told my doctor, he laughed. I told my doctor that. You remember until he came back, he told me, he did a CAT scan. He said, you're exactly right. I said, I knew I was shrinking. He thought it was a joke. And we looked at me because you're squatting. Listen, you're putting weight on the spine and you're going down. It actually starts to decrease, and I'm putting pressure.
It makes sense.
Where the spine meets down at the bottom right there by the tailbone, you're putting that pressure. And a lot of times people don't realize when they squat, very few people squat correctly. Even if it's heavy, you are squat. It's not natural. There's no reason for you to have that on your back going to the ground. Take your shoes off. That way, just stop it. It makes no sense. You have to start looking at practicality of what you do. What's the real reason of why you do it? I'm saying, is this something you have to do? Stop doing things that you don't have to do to try to create something else. And that's what we typically, I'm saying, you start to do things that's not, it's not practical. Why? At what point am I going to walk around with 400 pounds on my neck?
Right.
Why would I put 400 pounds on my neck? There's absolutely no reason to do that. So it's like properly doing things. I suggest to people, laying on the floor periodically on your back with your feet on the ground and your knees up.
Yeah, that does feel good.
It does, because when you're sleeping, you're flat, okay? You see my hands right here? Where's the gap at? You see the gap?
In the middle.
In the middle. So guess what happens when you're sleeping? Unless your mattress contours, guess what happens? So you sleep on these mattresses. So your legs are on and the top part. So you have a little small section that's not touching. So guess what? The weight kind of suspends itself and sitting. It's not resting. So a lot of times people don't realize, even with these mattresses, the cheap mattresses. I know I pay for one. I don't own no $199 mattress. I own no 500 or 800. I ain't gonna tell you, I spent.
Just tell us, Tony.
I don't know, probably about $5,000-$6,000. But I got memory foam. My bed adjusts. I sleep with my legs up because the hardest place for blood to come back from is from your feet, even when you're standing up. Your body. Pushing something down the hill is easy because it's already got the natural flow. Momentum. Tell me how hard it is to push a car back up a hill. How many people you ever asked you to help me push something down a hill? Because typically it can go already. The motion, you already have gravity working toward, but coming back up is the difficult part. So when you're sleeping, because the heart slows down, a lot of times it's hard to get the blood back from the feet. I always sleep with my feet up. So as my heart pumping it can come back down. This is a problem too with diabetics a lot of times.
And now that you mentioned that, since I have someone here that has medical, I'm taking advantage of that, Tuli. When you sleep, I've heard before that it's the correct way to sleep is to the left, but I'm used to sleeping with my stomach down. What would be a recommendation of the best way to sleep or lay down to rest? I do put a pillow in my stomach, but I don't know if it's true that they say that it's the correct way is to sleep on your left side. Is that true? What would be your recommendation?
I don't think that there is a best way to sleep. From what I'm learning is best times to sleep and what happens while you're sleeping. I don't think there's I haven't come across that or learned that yet. If there's a best way to sleep, if it's on your left side, your right side, I don't think any of that matters. I think the most important thing that I'm learning is time. Getting to sleep and learning what happens during those hours that you're sleeping.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. Let's be talking. A person sleep on their stomach. Some people will sleep with a pillow, lower part of the belly, right above the groin. If that's a man, just to kind of even out, help out with the back. Now, Bobby put some up here that a lot of people don't know. He talked about men riding with wallets in their back. I have not put a wallet in my back pocket since probably 1997. I never put a wallet in my back pocket. I will put it in my top coat pocket and zip it. I usually buy pants that zip in the front. That the ticket I had. That's why I fell out my front pocket because I never. If you're a man, do this for me. I want you to take your right hand or your left hand. I want you to do this. Reach behind you like you're pulling your wallet and feel the pull. You feel a pull because it's not normal. It's really not. When you go in here, you don't. A lot of times you can feel a pull because it's not natural. And he's right. When you're sitting on the wallet, guess what? Disproportion. Mm-hmm. Again, a lot of things throw a lot of men don't look at little things that hurt us. I have not, when he brought about the wallet not driving, I have not put a wallet in my back pocket since about 1997. I learned that years ago. I just never have done it again. I don't even think nothing about it. It never come to my mind to put a wallet in my back pocket because I don't do it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah, but again, these are things like older men, our older father, and they build for to be this big. So you sit on credit card, wallet, checks, other paper, phone numbers, and business cards. Your wallet ain't even, and you sitting on it. Mm-hmm. So it's like you might well just take a rock and sit on a rock. Put a rock on the one part of your butt cheek.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what we're saying, I appreciate it. Tuli, school me. I'm gonna tell you straight street common sense. Okay, these are things I've done. I spent ridiculous money going back to correct. Listen, I've done acupuncture. I'm talking about hyperbaric. I've done holistic. I've done homeopathic. I've done different homeopathic, different holistic. I've done probably about 4 different acupuncture. The one that Tuli and I go to now was the best out of everybody I dealt with. Just flat, straight. Listen, she's the greatest. We will go. Tuli and I went. Matter of fact, she's the one that encouraged Tuli to go. When I tell you I went to see her, I went to the hospital for those listening, and my blood pressure was up that day. And I went, and they kept trying to figure out why my blood pressure was up. They asked me the same thing probably about 20 times. I told them off the rip. I said, I don't miss taking my pills. I take my pill every day. Okay. So do you take your blood pressure? I said, okay. I don't play with that, okay? I take my pill every day. I said religiously, like putting on my drawers. Mm-hmm. So okay, we're trying to figure so have you been taking your pill? I said, okay, listen, I take my pill every day, same time. I said, I don't miss religiously. Okay. Did you take your blood pressure pill? I said, let's try it again. You know how irritated I was? They kept giving me medication, try to get it down. It'll stay down for a couple of minutes. It'll shoot back up. The lady finally came in. She said, they did about 3 or 4 times. She said, listen, we really not just gonna keep trying to chase your blood pressure, okay? So we're just gonna send you home. You should. It was like the bottom was like 102. I had a little headache. I was used to my blood pressure on a little high. That's okay. Mm-hmm. And I left, but I had 7 points. I text her. Somebody referred. I text her that day. I told her I'm gonna come see her. She said, "Give me." They did blood test. They said, "You was testing everything. Will come back. We'll get it." I went to see her the next day, and when I went to see her, she said, "I'm gonna do an examination." So I was ready to take my clothes off. She said, "No." She said, "No." She said, "You gotta take your clothes." I'm thinking, how she gonna do an examination without my clothes on? She said, "I want you to take your hand." She said, "Put it over your navel." She said, "I'm gonna put some pills in your hands." She gave me both of y'all, all three of y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all all have had it done.
Yeah, she did it to me.
Bottle pill. That's how you guys started going. Am I correct? She gave me a bottle of pills, told me to put my hand over my navel. She pushed my hand out. She said, "Resist me." So I resisted her where I could. She said, bad. She told me what I had going on. She gave me these pills. She kept counting. She said, 1, 2. She pushed my hand 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need 7 of those. Push my hand again. Do 3 of those. I'm sitting here saying to myself, you're trying to be polite because you're like, you got to pay this money. You hear them like, this lady got this kind of examination with this stuff, holding my clothes on. She said, keep your hand over your navel and just resist me. And she showed me everything she told me. Everything she told me, my test result came back was the same thing she told me. She missed not one thing. Everything that came back in that test, she hit it dead on there. I told her, she looked at me like, okay. She said, see, I know none of that. She was just like, okay. I knew when I was telling you. Tuli and I went there one time and we was laying on the table to get ready to get acupuncture. She went to reach over Tuli's chest to go over to one end of her arm to put a pin in. She said, you got a spot right there. And touched her. She was reaching over. She said, you have a spot somewhere like she was laying. It should be on your right side. Am I correct, Tuli?
Mm-hmm.
She said, you have a spot. Not a lump. Didn't even touch. She said, you have a spot right there. She said, but I'm not worried about it. It's not cancer. She said, I could treat it. She said, I treated for 6 months for you. I was like, I didn't say nothing to her. I just got quiet. I was like, she said she had a spot. I'm trying to figure out a spot from reaching over her. She wouldn't. And Tuli went to the doctor. By the time we came back next time, Tuli said, doctor, she said, do you know the exact same spot you told me is what they found? They found that spot. She treated it and told my wife to go back. My wife went back. What did they tell you, Tuli?
Not there.
She said, I told you I treated.
Wow.
You know what? That's good. That's amazing right there.
I just went back in November. It's still not there.
See that?
Wow.
So what I'm telling people, I got members. This is how I'm from the bottom of my toenails, bottom to the top of my head, retarded. Because they'll spend their money doing stupid stuff and have health issues and tell me they don't want to spend their money. If you dead, you dodo, what you got? You ain't got nothing anyway. Your health has to become primary. I mean that because I care about people. When I'm telling y'all, I ain't no games, no hoax. We believe in it so much that Tuli is in school. This is not a class. This is not a week class. This is years that she has to do this.
She's smart.
That
lady's smart.
You've gone, Dr. Joe.
Yeah,
Dwayne, y'all tell me, is she good or what?
No,
Yeah.
she's really good. I knew she was going to be good because she was short. Short people are really good at their profession.
Well, you know
She's
what?
she's very knowledgeable.
You know what?
Very confident. She was very confident.
Long. It don't take them that long. Short people.
Oh, wow.
Got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I like this whole conversation about health and making health a priority. One thing that I did notice, I was always, other persuasion. I was always of the persuasion that, you need to buy your health plan. Make sure you always have health insurance. Make sure whatever you do, you keep your health insurance. You got to have your health insurance paid. And when I went to this particular alternative medicine side, I realized that the health insurance that I had was no longer adequate, or it did not support alternative medication. So my question is, what would you recommend to the audience, to someone who has health insurance, but they do not have health insurance that will cover the alternative medication?
Start, get your second job, do what you got to do, take your out. I mean, Tuli, you can tell them, I'm just telling you this.
I recommend I have health insurance. I don't be stupid. Health insurance, because if I get in a car wreck and break my leg and I'm bleeding, I'm not trying to wait on acupuncture. I need to get to a hospital surgeon. Don't be stupid.
Right.
I've been gunshot. I'm not trying to go to no acupuncture, no holistic doctor. I need to go to a hospital. I need to get this bleeding, get this bullet out, and I will start doing corrective medicine behind it. But when I recommend you need to have it, something is going to be nothing. You know, I strongly enforce that what I mean. Take care of your behind. Don't be stupid. But if you do the right regimen by taking care, it don't mean you can't eat some stuff and do some stuff. But it's not, you can't afford to be reckless, especially as you get older. You're more on your demise downside. So the more that you do and stay corrective, the less you will need to use of that healthcare plan. You know what I'm saying? That's me. She can tell you her end, Tula.
No, that's right. I would definitely not have some kind of coverage with insurance, but it just all depends on where you are mentally and what your sacrifice you want to make and what's important to you. Just comes down to what's important. I mean, you can still have insurance and then somebody doesn't take it, but they have a service that you need. You would do whatever you got to do it to get it. Right now, there's been a big push for Medicaid to cover acupuncture. So they're working with legislators to actually pass that because it's a necessity.
The people who push to keep Medicaid, Medicare, and health providers from insurance companies from paying for natural health and alternative medicine are the pharmaceutical companies. These are the people that they use lobbyists. These lobbyists can sleep with them. These lobbyists can buy them goods, and these people can set back the pharmaceutical. That's why you never see them getting prosecuted for these bills because they use lobbyists. The lobbyists can go in and can date these people. They can make the deals, and they set back big pharmaceutical setback. That's how you got the COVID vaccine. And that's why none of these people get prosecuted because they've done that because they use lobbyists to get legislation passed to get it done. Now what the government is starting to look at is the amount of money they're being ripped off for. That's the only reason they're going to look at acupuncture. It ain't because they give a flying flip about you living. It's because they got to start looking at where they can cut. Acupuncture is only one part of what's done.
Correct.
Also, Thule also is studying Asian medicine. So it's not just the acupuncture. That's one part. Now, you'll go to acupuncturists that do acupuncture. That's one thing. But the key part is having both of having the knowledge on both ends. Where you have the acupuncture, which you learn at different points that trigger the body. But you also need to learn what other type of medicines that you need to take that are natural, that actually work, that coexist with the acupuncture. The problem with these people, what you'll find to me, describe it, and Tula can tell you from her point of view, you'll see like a river flowing naturally when you do acupuncture, when you do natural medicine, Asian medicine. Asian medicine does not refer to Chinese people, they say, because Asia, it just means where the sun rises. People know the word actually is called Asawa. And the Greeks actually came up with the word. It means where the sun rises first. So it's not Chinese. If you look at the Chinese, you look at their flag. It's a round red sun. It's not only them though, but then what they got, the Middle East. Listen, the middle of the East. The actual Abari word is called Kadim. It means the first that's facing the front side. So this is where they use the sun. You look at a lot of people that if you look in that area, notice all of them have red in their flag. Either the half of the sun or something because they're trying to state and show you I'm where it comes first. So the medicine refers that everybody naturally just attach everything to Chinese people. The word does not refer to Chinese people. It just means that's where the sun rises first. See, these are things they never taught us. When you heard Asia, what did it mean?
Chinese people.
Yeah, I said I'm from Asia. You say, oh, okay, you don't look Chinese.
Right.
What, you're a black, because we're idiots. No one has taught us this. So now you want to start looking at better different. Even China has been duped into using Western medicine. Now all their kids are sick. China has announced, I watched this. I ain't telling nobody told me. I'm telling what I watched, what I know. China said they are going back to their own medicine because they found that Western medicine has made their people sicker. Look at people now. Look at the hospitals. Look at these kids. They can't. These kids can't make a whole week of school.
I don't believe in Western medicine. Nope.
Let me say this.
Poison.
In an emergency or chronic, if I was in chronic pain until I could get to getting the right person to do it, I would take it just to get myself from, in some instances. But I typically try to stay away. So I don't want to sell people on don't use any of it, because there are cases where Western some forms of Western medicine can actually be, like I said, the surgeries.
It will be the only option, Tony. So they have to.
It's always going to be secondary. So always it's like if you get a plan and you got a secondary plan. I got Medicaid B. I need to use B before I use A. B will only come in to supplement A. So if I use Western, I'm only going to use it because I had to use it to supplement what I'm doing with the natural.
Right.
But sometimes people get so, I don't touch it out unless you really have yourself set. There are forms you'll have to use. Like, so there's some, if you broke your leg, you will need that x-ray machine.
You need that x-ray.
Because you got to be able to look to see how to line it back straight first.
That's right. And acupuncture don't line it back up.
No.
Sorry.
So if
it's like when I had kidney stones, I had no option because I couldn't wait for no holistic or no medicine. I had to take that pain medicine because I couldn't take the pain. There was no other option. But if it would have been another option, I would have definitely not. But
still, if you're not doing the whole thing, well, anyway, Yep.
If it's an emergency.
Inez, stop. Don't start all over the place until she know that you don't have to know. You don't have to be Asian to know about Tai Chi flow and everything like that, and about the chi. You don't have to actually know that. So a lot of times people run and just credit stuff to these people. I mean, and it's important to understand the science of the body. And normally, even Western doctors understand the chi and understand how things flow. That's how they know how to disrupt. They know how to correct just enough, but to get you to come back. A lot of times, what people don't realize, they learn to manipulate. Everything you do is a form of manipulation. Look at dating. Look at, like Dr. Joe, we said it fun. When you were dating your husband before he was your husband, you didn't put in front of him. You never used the bathroom around him, correct? If he was in the same, if y'all was you wouldn't use it, he could have walked there, he could know. But now you're in a place where, guess what? So what we do, that's called, in a sense, it's a form of manipulation. These are things I don't want you to see at this time. Even like people say, you don't want to see the bad side of me. What are they telling you?
There are bad sides.
I'm trying to I only let you see this side. This is part of manipulation. Western medicine, same thing. Even with working out, it's manipulation. You manipulate the body. Just like with just the science of health healing, it's all manipulation. But you have to first understand how it works in order to manipulate it.
That's right.
Got it? So a lot of times people just have to understand how things work and how these people have a science, and all the science is just the way they construct things. That they set things up to how they kind of work. So it's a lot that our people have to learn. I mean, people in general, we got to learn how to do some things that help us to be better. And I fuss at the way y'all all the time because they're my heart. I attach to them, and I kill every one of them because I love them. You know, your parents said, "I kill you because I don't want nobody to hurt you." You said, I find that somebody hurt you, I kill you. You said, I'm kind of thinking I want that hurting. Did you say kill me? Listen, when they tell you I will kill you dead, that's beyond dying. Because the only kill we know is to die. And they tell you I will kill you dead, this is a place you don't want to put them in. And I say that because I care about people, all people. And I want people to know the truth. Tula is very compassionate about people and doing it. And she's going to be a great, physician.
I appreciate
it. She is. I believe that.
Very knowledgeable, very intelligent. What she does. It's very little that she can't do.
So hospitable and thought worthy.
Yeah.
I think if you love something, you're good at it. She loves it.
Well, I know she loved me because she is good to me.
No one said that. She loves it.
No, nobody said. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, yeah, he is it. You just got the ST. You're right. You just got the ST.
Okay, I'll take it back. She loves her career. Let me be clear.
She loved it.
Right.
But yeah, but you know, and these are things I said, I don't know everything. I never try to say I do. Tula, like I said, very intelligent. Say I try to tell people from the end of a person, I've used the services. I know the difference. I couldn't get my blood pressure down to make it sense. Like now I can do in the 120s, like 125, 128 over 82, 85. My blood pressure be like 149, 150 over 94, 96. And that was like normal for me, which is too high to run because it's stressing the kidneys. So over a period of time, staying that high, it's going to affect the kidneys. A lot of times people with blood pressure don't realize when it keeps running high, you're straining your kidneys. There's other organs that you're affecting. And I say it's not a medical show, but we want you to know. You ask, you want to know. Like I tell you, you know, I want to be. It's just I'm not going to push nothing on you. If you're going to let a machine diagnose you that clearly told you on the machine, if you read it, and I probably read it, clearly told you this machine is not to diagnose. You have to look at the size of the pressure cup. If you take a blood pressure, you can have a normal blood pressure. If you put the wrong cup on, it can give you an inaccurate reading.
Correct. Very.
So if when you play with even, I never look at those machines. I don't even use them. They don't make sense. They're not. When the last time they calibrated? Have you ever seen them at work? We just say I see them all the time. You know what you don't see? The person coming in and work on. Because they covered themselves. I put on the machine. This is not to be used to diagnose.
I got you, Wayne. I'll take your blood pressure tomorrow, y'all.
Oh, it's gonna be a cost. You sat down, you played with them white folks, you finna pay this.
Hey,
right.
I got bills. Listen, that coon got bills right now. We got real bills. She in real school. She ain't she ain't somewhere behind no building. She goes to a college. She has professors. She has to take real class. This is not look up on YouTube on how to stick a pen in your hand.
She does. I read her classes.
So I appreciate that. I just used that example for all those people out there in radio land. I hope y'all learned a lot. It's been very informative.
How we have on radio land when we're on the internet?
See, let me tell you, see, you small thinking. See, the vision I have is not only are we on the internet, we all over the radio, all over in Vietnam right now. See, I can see a lot further. I can speak that thing.
Vietnam. Welcome, cousin E, nephew E. He been sitting. He probably gone get a snack.
Yeah, he been on.
But Charles Bostic, why is it that you love that?
Oh, I see him. He look like he just popped his head up.
So much.
You gotta add him to the show, Wayno.
No, that's not that. I get in trouble for doing that. Somebody else got to do that.
Woo! Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's going on?
I've been all right. How y'all doing?
Laying down. You're not doing well.
You ain't sick.
No, I'm all right. Well, I was sick a couple weeks ago because I had to do a lot of traveling.
You know what? I knew it. I knew just when you got sick. That's about 2 weeks ago. I knew it.
Yeah, got cold down here in Houston because the weather going up and down. From cold.
No, that wasn't the true reason you got sick.
So,
Haters gonna hate you. Haters gonna hate.
That's what they do. You know, he's from Florida. So that's what they do.
From Florida.
You know what I mean? They from Florida. That's what they do. So
he talking. He throwing that. He letting a love doctor know. But it ain't true. He know love doctor's a hater because he done trying to start fuel on the fire.
You had COVID?
Nah, I was at a congestion. Like I say, the weather changed, and I'm back and forth in and out from outside to out the office and in the truck, and then I had to travel down to Harlingen, Texas, for the weekend to do some training down there with a couple of drivers. So just being around a lot of people, you know, and getting out that in and out that weather. Like I say, it'll be 43 in the morning here, and then by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock is 65.
Yep.
You know,
Start
66.
taking out the hat, taking out the coat.
Yeah, start taking
Look,
off everything. Yeah.
Then about 3, it
So,
start dropping down a little bit. You ain't notice by the time you
Right.
notice it's dropping, it's already too
Right.
late. You don't realize those
It's already
little
too
degrees
late.
make a difference.
Yeah,
1
oh,
or
it
2
does.
degrees really do it by the time you
Yeah,
hit
it
5
does.
or
It make a
10.
difference. Right. Yeah, the change on your bad, and but like I said, I got it cleared out a little bit. So but no, I was just I know I've been MIA for a while. But I'm catching the show and catching the services and stuff back and forth. So
We
I guess
appreciate
I gotta be no problem at all. I appreciate y'all a whole lot.
Appreciate you too. Good to see you, man.
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt. Good to hear from all of y'all. Tell Resident Joe, congratulations.
Yeah.
Getting married. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
And don't be afraid to let it go. You know, you gotta get it out. You better out than in. You know?
I'm still afraid. I'm not there yet.
Don't
She
be
told us-
afraid. Hey,
She
that's
said she
over
forgot-
now.
She said she forgot her some dreads and one of them African kufis. She said, "Preacher, that brother done rocked my world.
Rock, hey, you know what they say? Once you go, hey, it's over.
They ain't
Well,
coming
you can't
back."
go back now. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no going back to it now. That's it.
She said she
Gonna get
learned
some
how to
soul
break
food.
dance, pop lock, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And rap.
Uh-oh.
He's learning
And
how to
rap.
salsa.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, you teach me how to
Ain't
salsa?
salsa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. But yeah, I like I said, I've been catching the shows and the services and everything and getting everything. You know, listening to everything. And like I say, the world is changing. You know what I'm saying? Big time. It's changing big time out here. I was listening earlier when you was talking about when you was on the Lexus show. That time. I remember that. I sure remember that about old Carlton Pearson. You know how he brought those up. He brought a lot of those guys through that. What was it, a Zuzu that he was a part of? He brought a lot of those guys. A lot of those guys got their fame off him. A lot of those guys got their fame off of Carlton Pearson, and like I say, he don't teach no different than what they teach. You know what they've been teaching, because all of them come from the same place. You know, but I remember that Lexus show. I remember that what Jamal Bryant said, and then what's the name? High five what he said about you.
Hey, Boomer.
Not Bloomer. What's the name? Ran up on the stage and gave him a high five. Brian Corn.
Yeah,
Brian Corn was front row. I think that this Joker came to the at that time he was way of God. I remember he came to there and said all what he said, and then went right up in there and gave this man a handshake for what he said about you when Jamal Bryant said what he said. And all them guys buddies and partners and homeboys, and they all on the same network. But you know, I tell them this here, and I was trying to tell a couple of people that I know. I say, man, you know the reason why Brian Corn came there, because he wanted to see a real preacher for the first time ever in his life. That's why he came. He wanted to see it for himself. You know, just what kind of a real preacher that you was, the kind of real man that stand on righteousness and truth. You know what I mean? He a coward. You understand what I'm saying? Because same man that sit here and shake your hand, he was the same man that tried to tear you down on when you was on the organ with Scott them on the radio.
Yeah,
show
that?
They brought you on the radio.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember all of them. I don't forget none of them jokers. You know what I mean? What they do, how they try to embarrass you and make a fool out you and try to set you up. But tell them, I want to know this: where they at now? After everything you said and it came to pass, where they at now?
Exactly. Listen.
Why they don't call a radio show now? Put you on there now.
You believe it or not, I say this in a way to where I don't. I got not just lately, but I got a lot of big ones that call me and
right.
And somebody witness. Oh yeah, ask questions. I never called them out to tell them about it.
Right.
I had pastors overset several congregations called to talk to me about their personal stuff, and you know where it's always stayed? Even though I don't
Right.
believe what they teach. And Cohen and several of them guys, listen, I know a lot of stuff straight from the mouth.
Right.
But I never discussed that. You know, I don't, you know, I look at it like this. People say, well, you got to edge up on them. You can get these guys come down because first of all, they don't live nothing, and you let their life expose them for who they are. You know, I've been doing this for 26 years. They had a scandal yet came out about me, you know.
Right.
These guys constantly stay in the stuff, rambunctious, scamming, you know, news scams, getting busted, fake prophecies, all kinds of stuff. The show was actually a show. I did that show twice. The first time it came out, one of the guys was there. He tried to get, I remember I flew there, and they was trying to get me to let the guy stay in the room with me. He said, well, Smith, I was checking in the Marriott Hotel. I had some brother. He was like, he said, Smith, you're only gonna be in one day. Just you stay in the room with him. I said, I told him I need to get a room. He said, listen to me, Smith. You need to humble down, Smith, and you can just stay in the room with him. He got a room. You ain't gotta pay no money to buy no room. I told Les I needed to get a room, and he said, the guy said, I turned around, I said, I'm gonna tell you something. I tried to let him. I'm gonna tell you something. I said, I ain't staying no room with you. I said, Carl, if I wake up and you land on my chest, I said, we tear that whole, listen. I said, listen. I said, I'm gonna take that whole room down with you. I told the lady, I need to get a room.
Right.
Yeah, I did. And you know, later the preacher, he came back, the whole thing, they met, Lex all of sat down. They actually did that show to set me up, and it backfired.
Yeah, they did.
And they did a second show. That show was never aired. For those that don't know, I had a recording of it, though. I had the recording it. So that show was to set up because Jake and them got on her about it and said she looked like a fool.
Right.
And she tripped her to come back again to try to see could she win. And it really messed up and she got fired. That's how she lost that show.
Right.
Let me tell you, matter of fact, not only her, everybody, the camera people he fired. When he saw the tape, he fired her and the camera people. He fired all of them had something to do with it. So, and guess what? I told on stage, people who would tell you, I told on stage, I said, listen, I know what you're trying. I said, I know what you're trying to do. I rather shoot. I said, it's not going. I said, he'll show.
Right.
She said, what?
That's
she
right.
said, listen, when I told, she said, what? She said, this show is over and cut it off. They were going to get some ex-member, get all that, mix this stuff up. Listen. It backfired on all of them and backfired. Because if you do it right and you just be plain, that's the best way. I don't have to do no extra. I don't have to go around trying to set nobody up and try to make nobody.
That's right.
I know people personal business that people would love to know. And I take it to the grave because I look at it like this. They told it to me because they know what type of person I am. And that's why I care.
Right. That's right.
Do I agree with the guy? No, not one bit. But you know what? I look at it like this. Because it looks like this is how people are. If you try to tell these people what I know, not what I know.
Right.
These stupid people so dumb. You know what I'm saying? You're just jealous of them. You want to be like them.
Yeah, want to be. That's what they got. All that.
Let them fall on their own and you see them in your face. Yeah. Who told everybody Ed-Long was sleeping with them kids? Ed-Long was gay. Who told them? For all that they had to wait, all that came out. Boy, come on. Listen. Listen. One heart. Try to tell them. Oh, you're jealous of him. You want to be like him. He's so powerful. He's so powerful. The man lied all the way to the grave. Lost away from Ace and told him what? Yeah. Hello, friends. You know, I was going down, you know, I've been at Popeyes and eating them biscuits and that chicken and but now I cut my weight and now he's doing a curl, he curled and said, now I'm gonna be living so Kane told him remember he was healed and died on him.
Yep. So right. Tell me he had a cancer or something.
They had to tell the man know he had AIDS. These people knew the man had
he had AIDS.
And these folks play these games. And it's sad. They knew the man had another illness.
No, he had.
And these folks sent him, and they always pressed on. But this is the thing: you can have cancer, have AIDS, because all AIDS does is break the immune system down. This is how they get away.
Right.
Most of them do.
That's right.
They'll have the bone marrow. All AIDS, your immune system no longer can fight.
That's right.
So once it takes your immune system, whatever ailment takes you, going to take you out.
That's right.
So now
That's
you
right.
say, oh, they didn't die from AIDS, they died from cancer. Well, let's go find out how you got the cancer.
That's right. That's
I
right.
hadn't even wasted the time with it when he died. I looked at, hey, time passed, let people go. If people come back here, Bill, they say, you know what? Tony Smith tried to tell them. Tony Smith tried. I just leave it alone. I said, hey, man, listen, believe what they want to believe. But all of a sudden, I'm gay. If I'm gay, what I'm talking about somebody else gay for? If I were gay, they'll give me money. They'll give me legislation. Why would I fight
right. That's right.
If I came out right now, openly gay, tell me what big time they finna come out and call me a faggot and finna get sued and they finna run them off. You gonna lose everything. You get more protection being homosexual.
That's right. That's right.
They say the dumbest stuff.
Yeah, you're a preacher too, and you gay. Oh yeah, you finna get everything.
You
all
understand
kind of
the
funding
money
and money.
You get?
Oh yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
people gonna come out.
Yeah.
Listen, man, they'll give me a whole nother wife. I come out and get another one. They'll give me 9 Holly Berries along with some men.
That's right.
This was
That's
sad
right.
though.
I see it. I done seen it. It happens down here. It's happening down here in Houston. Yeah, man. Houston bad now. It's bad. And I'm talking, ain't nothing but gay preachers down here. It's horrible. It is horrible. Sick. It's sick. It's sick bad. Everybody, what you call it? A bishop and a apostle and an archbishop and all these guys fruitcake. Every last one of them fruitcake. Whole city fruitcake. I say, man. I remember all that. I remember everything. All them guys. And what's that Scott dude? What was his name? Scott.
He ran up on the Trump. Scott lost listen. Did you ever see the bed when Scott was on? He lost their house.
Yeah, I saw it.
Listen,
Scott
tried to say, listen, he lost his house. He ran with Donald Trump. Got screwed up with Donald Trump. These folks screw these people over every time.
Every time. And they make the most money by coming to these guys' churches and coming politicking in their churches and make all their good money and turn around and nail them at the end. That's horrible. Yeah, I remember that. I remember him. I ain't seen him since. All them guys are joke. I remember all that though. And I think Lexi doing some stuff on Instagram. I think she's doing some kind of skits and
I haven't seen her in years. And we were friends. We were friends. That's what it is. Yeah. These people get out here. But she was a singer. She's talented. She can sing. I mean, do a lot. But you get caught in that world with these guys, and these guys, most of these preachers, what you're saying is true, and these people don't want to accept it. Almost the average of these guys are homosexual, and the women know it. And they still stick with them. The woman is comfortable with the man gay, and this was bad. These guys sleep around each other wives, and these guys know they gay. They'll do the women and the men. Then these guys go get these women. Let me tell you something. My wife died. I would never marry a woman that was married to a homosexual or date a homosexual. Not interested. There's no way you ain't got.
There's no way.
Listen,
that's right.
I know somebody ain't having. I don't like these guys. Who it is? Look, the DeAndre got through separated with Tracy. Was her name Edmund or something?
Yeah, Tracy, Babyface wife. Yeah, Babyface wife.
Is that the same way Eddie Murphy was married too? Or that's
I think they was talking for a while. I think.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I tell them flat-footed. Y'all hear me take my shoes and socks off. Flat-footed. Listen, man. Ed Murphy, Irvin Johnson, none of these guys. Man, I ain't touching no one of them. I don't even want to talk. I don't want your breath to touch my face. These guys switch hitters. Oh my goodness. I don't get only the guy talking.
Yeah.
I think did Magic Johnson date Eddie Murphy ex-wife, or he was married to her son for a while?
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, I want to say Magic Johnson. Not Magic, but Michael Johnson. I mean Michael Jackson. Not Michael. What's that boy name? Jordan.
Which one? Oh, MJ.
I think MJ
probably was.
Man, he
probably was. All them guys, man. I know down here in Houston, this new pastor down here come from out of Indiana. He was Shaq's wife now. Down here in Houston, Shaq's ex-wife. They married now down here.
Who were banging the trainer?
Yeah, she married to this preacher down here now. Yeah, one of TD Jakes boys.
Listen, man, if Shaq couldn't hold it down with his money, ain't nothing you finna do. Just leave it alone, man. The girl like to play. I just man, you got the money.
Man, yeah.
Money.
But I'm just saying, but you got the money. What is? I mean, you got the money, you got the man. What you want?
Yeah.
Man, maybe
Yeah.
You never know.
Man, it's something else. It's something
They
else.
got
Never know.
they got married last year, I think. Yeah, they got married last year. Yeah, he's some old priest. He out of Indiana, and he come down here, got his church set up down here in Houston. From Gary, Indiana. But you know, what's his name set him up? Old Jake set him up. Yeah, one of his boys, man. He came down here one time on the phone going crazy.
You got to worship.
These people sad.
Yeah, you got to worship.
Oh yeah, he done blew up bigger now since he done married her.
Yeah, you got that real thing. Then you got Jake hand on, and you got to pay to play now.
Yeah, you got to pay to play. Of course,
you got to pay. He
got
got to have
them guys.
Keeper. That girl, you took lifestyles. What Shaq had an $18 million house on the beach down there?
Yeah, no, he had one of the biggest houses in Orlando.
Yeah, down there in
when he
Florida,
first got to Orlando. Yeah. Michael, boy, house was so bad, Michael Jackson wanted to buy it from him.
I tell you.
Yeah.
It's hard to hold him down, boy.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to bring on a woman like that with that kind of mentality and where she come from and the money she done seen and done had. Yeah, she got to come into a man like him because all that free money out of the church. So she got to have like an access to, lucrative money, and believe me,
they'll do the money, but they'll want to broke down.
They'll want on side. Oh yeah,
they'll have them. They need you to have them lifestyle afford them to look. Yeah. But they'll like the low down guy, like she did the trainer. The trainer getting paid from Shaq. He ain't got nothing.
Yep.
So that's the thing. Somebody you ain't gonna be able to keep. You ain't gonna be able to keep a woman like that happy. You gotta learn. You gotta let them go.
Yeah, and she still got the show. They got a show together, writing books.
Wow.
Yeah. She doing all kind of stuff. Yeah, keeping in the front. But yeah, I just saw that. I was like, oh my goodness, man. But it's a joke. It's a big time joke to these people. And anything to make $1, they gonna do it. If they got to lie about it, they gonna do it. And yeah, I remember all that though. I remember all them guys that they tried to come against you and try to take it out. I remember all that. I don't forget them guys, and still old Jamal Brown. He down there with y'all now, down in Atlanta.
Yeah, he know.
Sucker. Oh my goodness.
And the people so sad. Well, he the same one trying to get him trying to set up marijuana fields or something. Now they had a big fuss with him now a couple of times. He thought I had a lot. Now this is what I didn't get with the people. This was sick when the church come in. When your pastor is pushing for women's rights to have abortion.
Yep.
When it's come from the so-called religion, this is the thing. So what part do you believe in the book you read?
That's right.
I mean, you're pushing. You're the one legislating for it. And it's that's like, are you even conscious? But that's how charismatic these guys come. The man is a Methodist preacher, and then the man goes to New Birth is a Baptist church. Most people know it's a Baptist church.
That's right.
They just took off regular. Their charter, their right is a New Birth Baptist Church. They take down and this is how people are conned. These people have a charter. They are a Baptist church. They can call themselves and jump around talking about holy. You are Baptist.
Yep.
They folks don't know what they are, and it's sad that you try to teach people and get them to understand the truth about what they do. It don't matter. It don't know you're serving God. Well, if it don't matter what you got the title for.
That's right.
Because it does matter. You identify because it's a reason. Just like I identify as a man, you identify as one. It is a reason.
Yep.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. How your son doing anyway?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's going to the University of Houston. Down here in Houston, Texas. Yeah. And like I said, I'm getting ready. He's going to get ready to graduate. So I'm just getting him together for the season and start on my daughter. Yeah, my daughter, she runs track, so her season starts next year. So that's a lot of traveling right there. A lot of traveling.
What grade is your daughter in?
She's a sophomore.
Okay.
She's a sophomore, so she got 2 more years. Ma'am?
What events does she do?
Oh, she does the 4x1, she does the 4x2 and the 100 meters.
Okay, she fast.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, she fast. Yeah, she got it from me. She's the only one. My oldest son, he was. Yeah, but you know, I ran track. I was fast, so she's the only one out of my kids that runs track. You know, my oldest son played basketball, and my middle baby played football, and my daughter, she the only one that run track. So, yeah. I had a little track team down in Houston High School. Actually, our coach was Coach Richards. Well, he passed. Actually passed right after my mother did. But our high school was rated as the best high school track team in Houston, Texas. And we actually one of the one schools to break the 39 mark in the 4x1 meter relay. Won 4 state titles in a row from 1998 all the way to 2001. National champion. Scored the most points ever in the state meet.
Oh wow.
So, oh yeah. So yeah, but you know, I like I say, I kind of figured she was gonna be the one to run track when she was a little girl, because she used to walk on her toes a lot and she used to run a lot. She had a good form, so yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Tula used to run track.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how she called me. She had to cut it on,
Oh,
but had turbos on. You were behind, but she was walking.
No
Right.
patience.
Don't play.
Right.
Tula. You better tell them folks.
Easy catch.
Oh.
You can say that you don't won the trophy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're in the running for it, though, you got everything. You got it. Then you get you say, yeah, it was really one a hard job. Listen, it was a lot of sleeping nights for her. A lot of staying, a lot of practice,
When she saw you at the track meet, she come over there by you and start stretching.
Man, look at her, man. She seen that. She seen my dumb man. She boy looking good too. She said, "Well, I got to get that one down." She said, "That's the trophy right now. I got to get that one." That girl ran her heart out.
Okay.
Before we leave, boss, I ain't forgot about you. You know, I know you. You okay?
I'm good. I'm still waiting on my money from that TCU game.
Oh, here we go. I just want to make sure.
I know. Hey, I know you watching the news now.
Why?
The news on what? I mean, the weather. They still showing the weather and violence and certain stuff that's going on the news.
I know. You see who had the top recruiting class. I know you.
Oh my! He had the top recruit. He had his own class last year. This year, I mean.
Yeah, but I know you see it though, right?
Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. And they're going to the Big 12 next year too. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. Hey, look. Hey, do me this one favor. I just want you to do this for me. Tell everybody on Two Mics in the Mind. Tell the whole world that watch the #1 show in the world. And I always gonna say, Nephew E was right. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead.
About what? You were dead
wrong.
Go
tell. Yeah. Oh, I was wrong.
Yes, you said they were gonna win their first 2 games. You dead wrong.
Look at
I want my money.
I got. Listen.
Tell
listen. No. Listen. No. Listen. You said they were gonna win 6 games.
$50,000. This guy he owes me $50,000. And I want my money. I'm telling.
Hey, you said they were gonna win 6 games. We gave them 5. Ain't that right, Unc? Did we say 5?
Listen, what he got? 4?
4 with 7 losses in a row.
Don't worry about it, man. Y'all continue to tear the black man down, man. Y'all don't know.
Here we go.
Y'all don't know what y'all want to do. Y'all want to come in here one day and uplift the African American name, the next day just tear it down, man. Go ahead.
And I heard the show when you put him talking about. You said what was that 2 weeks ago when you was talking about?
Well, why you ain't come on here and pay me my money?
Listen to me. Let me finish. You put him next to Raha when Raha was back then when he was, in the beginning. Don't never put him next to Raha. Now you can put him next to Martin Luther King. I don't care about that joker. You can put him next to King because he done sold a dream, sold a lie. Look here, man. That man won 4 football games, made them people $112 billion, and won 4 football games. He had his son playing quarterback. He had his son playing safety.
We're glad you called.
Hey, Hey.
Or to get on our wait list, please visit TexasRoadhouse.com or download our mobile app. For faster service,
Can y'all hear me?
sent to your
Hello, y'all hear me?
location and location.
I want y'all to hear something. I'm calling somebody. I forgot something. Please, look, y'all give me 1 second.
Transfer to the operator.
Y'all gotta hear this. I just gotta say.
Hope you calling Texas.
I'm calling something. I need to find out something right quick. Answer the phone.
Pork.
Yes, I gotta find out. We calling live right here on the show. We're gonna find out. They answer the phone.
You know
They
they
might be
closed.
closed. No, I'm calling Texas Roadhouse in Arkansas.
They closed.
Arkansas behind us, what, 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour.
Yeah, they closed at like 9:10 though.
Oh.
Mm.
No, I
thought
don't know. Texas Roadhouse probably closed what time?
Oh, I apologize. It struck my mind then. I said, let me just call right quick. I apologize because
I thought it was Longhorns.
No,
Roadhouse
they
in
closed
Little
too.
Rock, North Arkansas.
I think it
That's
is
all.
Longhorn.
It's Longhorns.
No, he said it was Texas Roadhouse. Man.
Visit www.texasroadhouse.com.
I thought
They're like 15 minutes from closing.
While your call is transferred to the operator.
I just want to see right quick. But yeah, I need to get it. I meant to do this earlier. I done already exposed him on Outback. He claimed Outback did it. Outback, like, I don't know where you got that from. They said, did Martinez tell you that? I said, oh my God.
I have never heard that in my life. Like what?
That man is
I've
telling
never
us
heard
that they
nobody
stole sweet
Wednesday,
potatoes
Texas Roadhouse.
and potatoes inside a pork lard until they're ready to cook them. You can't do
Oh,
that.
Nah.
And that pork can eat the potato.
Someone said call the one in California. They're still open. But
Yeah, that's true.
Well, y'all gonna make me call or not? Don't make me do
Yeah,
it.
call California.
there's
They probably
earlier.
they probably don't pass your
$13.
number around.
No, that's right.
They don't pass your number around every state, every one they got. Do not answer this number when it come up.
What time is it in Texas? 9 o'clock.
9:40. Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna call
9:45.
Shaking my head.
I thought you was calling Colorado a new coach, but you calling Roadhouse. So that's cool. Boss, you all right, man?
I'm wonderful, man.
Okay. You getting ready for that Cereal Bowl? You know they don't because Dion them finna play.
No, actually,
I told
I'm
they-
getting ready for the Orange Bowl.
You go to the
Uh,
Orange Bowl.
If you must know, sir.
Who playing the Orange Bowl?
Georgia and Florida State.
Oh, I thought
Nah,
you said Colorado was finna go.
Man, yeah, they going on Cereal Bowl, Cheerios, Fruit Loop, pick a box. That's on the bowl they gonna get.
You are Dion.
I know that.
You are a Dion hater, not a Colorado hater, so that's fine.
Goodness.
Hey, I tell you, who is in the bowl though, the number one team in the nation. You know who that is. I'm gonna let you say it.
Who that is?
You know who it is. The Michigan Wolverines. You know who it is.
You a Michigan fan?
I've been a bit. I told you that the last show. You wasn't listening.
Spring, Texas.
Where's
That-
Spring, Texas?
Fort Valley won.
That's down 45 Texas.
TexasRoadhouse.com or download our mobile app. For faster service, press 6.
Smitty, I ain't never heard that.
They did.
Your call is transferred to the operator.
You call the one in Spring,
They
Texas?
pick up. Yeah, Spring. Oh.
Thank you for calling Texas Roadhouse and Spring. My name's Josie. How can I help you?
Hey, Josie. This Tony. Joseph, let me ask you a question. Do y'all sell baked potatoes, sweet potatoes?
Yes, sir, we do.
Do y'all soak them in pork lard? No, the lard. You know the lard grease. Somebody told me that y'all put them in that y'all soak them in the grease, the sweet potatoes and the regular potatoes.
I'm not sure, actually.
Could you ask someone for me and find out, please? Because I'm interested in purchasing, but I don't want to buy something in pork.
Yeah. I can get my manager over here for you. They'll be able to tell you so like a more extent.
Thank you, Josie.
You're welcome.
She ain't nothing but a pussycat. I remember Josie and the Pussycat.
Pussy out, bro.
Look at Dr. Joe. Look, you don't remember that show, Josie and the Pussycat?
Josie and the Pussycat, yeah.
Joe, look at me, son.
You know,
But she's
you know
not
that
gonna
that,
get
that,
it because she's just gonna hit
that
it.
How you doing, sir? I had a question for you, please. Y'all sweet potato. Y'all sell sweet potatoes and baked potatoes, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all soak them in pork lard?
I'm sorry?
Are your potatoes they soaked in pork lard, like the grease?
No, they're in bacon grease.
Oh, it's the bacon grease pork?
So pork. Yeah, pork because of the bacon.
Oh, okay. Listen, I greatly appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you, then. Bye-bye. There you have it.
Where was it?
He said they put.
Wow.
He said that they put it in. They do put it. He said no, it's not pork lard. They soak it in bacon grease. He said that's pork.
Where was this?
That's Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse. It's
Roadhouse.
In Spring.
And that's the sweet potatoes. They do
sweet
that too?
potato and the baked potato.
Oh my goodness.
That's disgusting, man. Who would know that?
That's disgusting, man. Oh my. And Texas Roadhouse is one of my favorites. Oh my goodness.
I haven't gone there in a long time.
Oh my goodness. I'll never eat another baked potato from there again. Oh my goodness.
That just made me sick.
They mess up a good thing. Goodness, man.
Never you going that far.
Actually, that Roadhouse you called is right next door to my company.
Oh yeah.
That I work for.
Wow.
Yeah, right now, like the light down. Yeah, right down the street from me. That's sick, man. That is sick. That's bad business. Mess up a good sweet potato like that.
That's fine, man. You feel that pork anyway, man. It's all good, man.
Man, I haven't eaten nothing pork in almost 10 years.
I know that right.
All good things must come to an end.
That's why I try to tell Dion. Gotta come to the end, man. You know what I mean? Look,
that man clock steady going like this, man. You still hating.
Hey, look, I ain't look. It's gonna go like that because he's a celebrity. All I'm saying is, what do he know about football? That's what I want to know.
Hey, Smitty, I gotta go.
What do you know about football?
I don't get involved with.
What do he know about football?
Bro,
this man lost.
Boston.
Oh, he can't take it.
That's a question. You don't answer. Does Dion know anything about football? I'm saying you're gonna answer a question.
Yeah, yes, he does.
What do you know? What do you know, Bob? What do you know?
He only in the Hall of Fame.
Oh my! Look, I'm not talking about him playing football. We know Dion played football. We talking about him coaching football.
Oh.
Okay, he won a championship the last school he was at.
In the SWAC, they don't even conclude the SWAC as colleges.
You're talking about the Jackson State team that you supported, that you never went back and supported ever again.
Okay,
you never
let me say this first. Let me say this first.
I let you talk.
No,
I let you talk.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Let me say this.
Be loud.
First,
you can be loud. It doesn't make you right. But go ahead.
Look, I understand, but let me say this though. First of all, the SWAC football conference is based on players who don't get scholarships to other schools. Let's start there first. I never grew up watching SWAC football. First of all, I always watched. Let me finish talking. I never grew up watching SWAC football. Never grew up watching SWAC football. I never grew up watching any SWAC sports. Mm-hmm. And you can't. So, did you grow up watching SWAC sports?
Yes, sir.
Who you watched?
Matter of fact, FAMU and Bethune-Cookman, they played a bowl game every year. That's the big bowl game.
But when in Bartow County?
Daytona Beach, Florida.
Daytona Beach.
Daytona. Bartow is down for now.
Nephew, can you continue so that I can talk?
But look, I never grew up watching SWAC football or any SWAC sports. And even though I went to Texas Southern, but I never grew up watching Division I football.
Hold on. You went where?
I went to Texas Southern. I said that.
Is that a Division I school?
It's a SWAC school. Mm-hmm. But look though.
Hold on. Let me get this correct. You went to a school that's a SWAC school, but you never grew up watching SWAC. I'm confused.
No, never grew up watching. I gotta tell like it is. But look,
so you never went to a SWAC game, football game?
What's they call with TSU play preview? What they call it?
I just asked you a simple question. Do you need preachers
What they-
to translate? Because
No, what they call? I'm asking you. What they call? What they call?
One
6 Southern in
question.
Prairie View.
Have you ever went to a SWAC
The
football
labor,
game?
what they call it, the Labor Day Classic or something like that.
Have you went to the SWAC football game?
That was the only one I went to.
You just said you never watched the SWAC game, so therefore that
I didn't know. I'm saying as a kid is growing up. What kid? So tell me this: as a kid growing up, you always wanted to go to FAMU and Bethune-Cookman.
No, sir.
What school you want to go to?
University of Florida.
What is Florida, University of Florida, ranked as in football?
You talking about in the rankings
Conference
right
wise? No, conference wise. Period. They're Division One.
They're not ranked right now.
So you ask a million kids or guys that play football, did you go and watch a SWAC football? They're gonna tell you no. I always wanted to go to a Division One school.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I always watch Division One sports. I never watched SWAC sports. Nobody watched SWAC sports. SWAC sports was the only sports because there was the only place for kids to go when they didn't get a big scholarship to a Division One school. And those are the only schools that was offered you to come play for was
So
SWAC football.
you're telling me right now. You're telling me right now.
Yes, sir.
That your son get a scholarship to a SWAC school, he's not going.
I mean, that's what you want to do. That's him. I was talking about me. We're not talking about my son. We're talking about me.
And I asked you, what school did you go to? You say you went to a SWAC school.
I went to Texas Southern.
This is confusing. I'm very confused.
Okay, okay. Are you confused on this? Are you confused on this? Deion Sanders played football for who? Florida State, right?
Yes.
Great player. He's a great athlete in football and great professional football player.
Yes,
what I'm saying is, it was easy for Deion to win in the SWAC. He won 2 SWAC championships, right?
God called Deion Sanders.
He said, "What?"
God called Deion Sanders.
Oh my goodness! Oh my, yeah, you sleeping? You sleeping? Hey, you know the old folks looking at me. I say, yeah, you tired? Go on, go to bed.
I mean, hold on.
You sleeping, man?
I have let you talk.
Go on,
I have let you talk.
Go on, go to bed, Bobby. You look tired.
When God speaks, God called that man.
He was so look there. He was so calling on Jesus when he lost. He called on Jesus 7 games straight.
Nephew, and you went to a SWAC school. I'm confused. You can how are you going to talk about Deion? And you haven't even went back and watched Jackson State.
Because Deion can't coach.
You was the same one yelling and fussing.
I told you that. I told you he can't coach.
You know what? You actually have a better argument against Deion Sanders, but I won't give you the facts. I really can jump on the other side of this, and I can argue why Deion Sanders is a bad coach, and I can argue why he's a bad person, and I can argue about what he did wrong with black people. But you know what? I'm not going to give you the ounce of that because you're just a Deion Sanders hater. Like, you don't care. Like you don't care. There you go. Call it off. He can't save you.
No, I got to do this.
Only person. Go ahead.
Get on back here because you was up there first too when they started winning. You had this Colorado Buffalo background.
You haven't made one valid point yet. And I'm waiting to talk.
I'm gonna make this valid point right here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make this valid point right here. Make sure Bostic, Love Doctor get 4 checks.
4 checks.
So Colorado only winning 4 games.
God, no matter.
Everybody that called me a hater. There was all them comments, all them people in the way y'all said that they in there. Your brother just called me. He just called me and say, "Tell my brother, them people that supported Deion, everybody get 4 checks for winning 4 games. Make them line up. 4 checks, everybody. They say,
I'm waiting on a fact.
Nephew, he a hater. Nephew, he this.
You are.
You haven't. Look,
you
that
are.
That man right there with that wolf head said that man gonna win 6 games and go to a bowl game. That man won 4 football games. His son quit on the last game because he kept getting hit so much. His other son kept getting burnt. Hey man, I told you that man can't coach. I tried to tell you that. Get your 4 checks. Lord Doctor, come on. He got that toilet.
Hey,
you don't eat that much if you in the restroom like
facts,
that.
Man. you keep screaming checks. You haven't said nothing yet.
The facts is in the game. Tell me this.
You went
What
to a
Michigan going?
SWAC. You went to a SWAC school, man. You understand that?
That don't mean that Deion can't coach football. He can't coach. I've been saying that for the longest. Deion is a great high school coach. I'll give him that. He can coach high school. He need to go back to high school and coach high school. Get out of Division I football. Get a good, clean white man to go coach that Colorado school. Kids leaving the school. Look, kids leaving the school. Players leaving.
How many games did they win last year?
Coaches leaving.
How many games? Can you answer an educated question and stop yelling?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let me ask. Come on. I don't know what it takes to do with it, but go ahead.
How many games did Colorado win last year?
Boston, if I buy 10 lottery tickets, you buy one.
That's why I said an educated question. Because an educated question requires an answer.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna answer.
I'm gonna answer.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna answer. They won. They went one. They went one.
And
all right, you're right.
Only understand.
Here you go. They went 1-11 last year and then go to a bowl game.
Okay.
And
there you go.
And this year they won 4 games and they going to a bowl game. What's the difference?
Is that progress?
There ain't no progress. You think that's progress? You think that's progress?
This guy, you know what? You know what your problem is? You know what your problem is?
What's wrong with
that wolf head down?
You know what your problem is?
What my problem?
That wolf look like he about to come back alive.
He about to come out.
He sitting here like, listen, just turn me loose on this guy.
Who ain't want to bite, boss? Who ain't want to bite?
Bridget, he want to tell that guy on that bottom left hand coat. He gonna tear his head off.
You trying to calm him down?
Sit.
Look,
stay.
You need to send him to Colorado, man, and bite Deion. That's who you need to send him to bite. Get that man, chase him out of that coaching office. Get out of here. Sit up here and mess these folks school up. Got all them rappers on the sideline, all them black people on the sideline making it. And look here, they messed up the locker room. Then they got Jack. Get that man out that locker room. That man can't coach.
They had Rock. They had a lot of folks out there.
Can you tell me?
Man brought the whole BT people down there. BT down there. MTV down there. Everybody down there. This man won 4 football games. Get that man out that locker room and get a real good clean white coach.
Who your college is? A guy that's stealing signs from Michigan?
There you go. You don't know if that's true or not. It's still an investigation.
Them allegations. Hey, it's still an investigation. I got people say they want you for president. They say want vote for president.
I got this.
Them allegations. Them allegations. Look,
I can talk.
But tell you this. Two mics to the mind. Deion Sanders got the cover of Sports Illustrated, right?
He did.
Yeah, they gave that Joker the Sports Illustrated cover. That man won 4 football games.
And he's on the cover of Sports Illustrated. And this guy's angry. This is an angry black man that he's on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
My coach gets suspended twice in one season and number 1 team in the nation.
A white man.
Come on now.
A white man who got caught.
This man
for sending his coach
allegations.
On another
come on now. Talk to that wolf right.
They said the coach. Hold on. They said Andrew said the coaches didn't even have room to walk because of all the people on the sideline.
Yeah,
what they complaining about?
B.
So let me ask you this though, on the real. I mean, with the, we still the same. So I'm just hearing that. So is it true that coaches are quitting? He got coaches quitting.
Yeah, coaches quitting. Leaving the college. Why he fired him? When did he fire him, boss?
I can't. He fired the man. He asking him to step down and go away. He said, "Listen, I had to get some real people in here. Some real people in here." Now, if nephew E, when you're ready to really sit down and talk football and not lay in the bed and fuss to the top of your lungs, everybody, that is a. We're talking health. You cannot yell laying on your back. Your tonsils, your stomach, everything is. Nephew E, I've been looking for the last hour. All you have been doing was screaming. I'm ready for a real debate. You just yelling, and I can't do it. My wolf is getting angry.
I've been asking that, but how did Wolf feel about this whole thing?
You know,
the man, he being obedient. He hasn't moved. He trained. He's trained. At any time,
the wolf is gonna attack nephew. Are you serious? Goodness.
Well, look here. When the show go off, that wolf gonna say, "Now you know that man was right."
That's it.
That's what the wolf gonna tell him. You know that man was right.
Man, you
football.
You don't want to know what he called you. You don't want to know what he called you.
So is that true? Warren Sapp trying to coach? Is Warren Sapp trying to coach now?
He's already hired.
With who?
Oh,
with Colorado.
Really? Goodness.
That was a bad
line coach. He's already
hired.
Oh
my goodness.
I don't know he's gonna be the coach. Planning and coaching tight now.
Man, stop calling name, man. Talk for yourself, man.
This man brought his own football team. He fired the whole team from last year. Brought his own football team and won 4 football games. What Warren Sapp gonna do?
What is going on?
A wolf don't bark box. A wolf don't bark box.
Wolf. You hear that? You gonna tell me a wolf don't bark? You gonna tell me? Man, listen, man. How about the Michigan Wolverines?
That's a real team. We're talking about a real team. Come on.
That doesn't have a mascot. How you don't have a mascot? You the Wolverines. You don't have no mascot.
You got a mascot. It's a Wolverine.
Preacher, imagine this. How about I hire a coach, right? I coach the Falcons.
Yeah.
My coach for the Falcons. How about I pay a coach to go stand on a Dallas Cowboys sideline and steal signs and give it back to me?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
Allegation.
And then, hold on, let me talk. And then,
lies and allegations.
I get suspended 4 games for this. But the allegations, huh? Then I got to go and say, you know what? What I did was wrong. And I understand what I accept the punishment because I want to coach the playoff of the college football playoffs that's coming up in January.
So what they were trying to look at it, what they trying to suspend, we're trying to see if they're gonna try to keep him out for a season. So what did they come up with? I hadn't heard anything else on it.
They gave him 4 games.
Can I talk about my team?
Yeah, talk about it.
You can't talk about nothing else.
Can I talk about my team? Can we talk about a team? Can we at least talk about a team that's playing in the bowl game?
Hold on.
Let's talk about a team that's talking. Let me talk about a team that's playing in the bowl game.
He said,
don't see them over with.
He said,
you know what I'm saying? Look here. Look.
He said,
my coach been suspended twice in one season and still it's in the playoffs. Dion been on that sideline every game, had every rapper, singer, preacher, they even had a statue of Jesus out there. The man had a statue of Jesus out there.
But there was some allegation about Harbaugh.
Hey, how long was Harbaugh there?
What, Michigan?
Yeah.
How about been about 8 years?
How many NCAA scandals he been in since he been there?
Uh-oh.
How many what?
He can't hear now. Internet gone. How many NCAA scandals Harbaugh has been in since he been there?
Allegations, you mean? Why everything gotta be a scandal? He ain't been arrested for nothing. Them allegations.
Hey, but you know what though? I just want you to openly see how you defend the white man to the uttermost. You understand that?
Now you try to make this about race.
Man,
Now you try to make this about race. There they go. There they go. There they go.
No. It
There they
is
go.
about race.
Now we got to bring on.
This white man, you haven't even met him.
How you know?
I know you ain't met him.
Oh my
Because he would
goodness.
have saw you and said, "Hey man, don't root for me, boy. What's wrong with you, nigga? What's wrong? Listen, nigga, you don't root for me. he don't do that."
Deion went up here and ruined these folks' school. Got all these black people coming out here and I'm scared these folks. And this man is in there won 4 football games.
Hey, hold on. The same folks you say he's scanning the old white lady. You know she on the cover of Sports Illustrated too, right?
She don't know no better.
What
She's 3,000 years old.
See, not. Why you messing with that clean white lady? She ain't do nothing to you. You gonna knock down a white lady, but you lift up a cheater in a scandal.
That lady told Deion.
You
know what that lady told Deion?
What
You know what that lady told Deion? That lady told Deion when she first saw him, baby, I know you're not gonna win nothing. Just come on down here and make us some money. Get on back where you come from. I know that's what she told him.
You know
I know
what?
that's what she told him.
He made some money.
My wolf just spoke to me.
What
He
is
said,
it?
Oh my
"You
goodness.
continue.
Oh my goodness.
You continue.
What's that? Whoop Deion?
You continue to argue with this guy."
You hear that? Look at that.
That ain't what you
Look at
said,
that.
call him.
Hey,
Look here.
Boston. Somebody
sir.
got a comment up there. Look, Derek.
That's
He told
long
you to
hanging
my
fruit,
hardball.
Boston.
He said low hanging fruit, Boston.
Preacher, you know what they say about two, right?
About 2.
Oh, what?
What is it about 2?
About two
What is
people
it?
arguing.
What is it about 2 people arguing?
Oh.
You know, I only got 2 ears, preacher. I can't listen to both.
This is how Deion got these boys delusional. This man talking to a wolf. Love doctor been on the toilet for 3 hours.
So
I don't understand that.
And I got a guy.
The man been on the toilet for 3 hours.
But I have a guy that's laying in the bed, yelling to the top of his lung. He's laying back. Smitty, can you help me? You go to school. Is that healthy for this guy to be yelling, laying on his back with is AirPods healthy for the ear? I want to know. I need some research there.
This man talk. Now I need help. This man talking to a wolf.
I'm yelling. As a matter of fact,
I need help. This man talking to a wolf.
Ah! That's why it's not healthy.
Look,
all I hear.
Resident Joe. We ain't gonna take this medical. Hey, Tula, we ain't gonna take this medical with Boston. We gonna go up top to the to Resident. Resident Joe, can you prescribe him something? This man is talking to a wolf.
I sure love.
Talking to a wolf.
Matter of fact, let me get my other consultant
What?
that I talked to.
Andy got the globe. Oh my goodness.
Where shall we send this guy? On whether shall he go?
Look here. Look on that globe and find out what school. Find what school Nick Deion going to. So it ain't gonna be no Division 1 school. I tell you that much.
So let me ask y'all this. So let's do it on
Uh-huh.
prediction. Let me ask y'all a quick on prediction next year.
Right.
He got one sack, so one gonna coach his defense, right?
He's
defensive line.
Defensive line. So let me ask you prediction. How many? I want y'all to tell me in y'all honest opinion next year. What do y'all think?
Right.
This year we won 4.
You want me to go first? You want me to go first?
Who want to go first?
Go first and last.
Go
I don't think I'm speaking.
Yeah, I mean, you don't like this wolf. This what I think.
So he won 4 this year. Now he bringing one sack gonna coach defensive line.
Look, he going to the, you know they're going to the Big 12 next year, right?
They moving.
They're going up in rank. Yeah, they're going to the Big 12. Deion gonna win. I say -0.
God the money.
Hey, listen, I don't talk. Put your money where your mouth is.
You already
understand
owe
that? Listen, hold on now.
How you gonna pay me? You ain't gonna pay me what you owe me?
What you owe? You owe me $1,200, man. I put it on the board. I put it on the board. TCU.
I said it. I say that man was gonna win. He wasn't gonna win no 6 games, and he wasn't going to no bowl game. I was right.
If you're not going, well, let me put it like this. I talk straight facts. Okay, you keep yelling all you want.
I don't know how you talk fast. You talk to a wolf. Go ahead, though.
Calm down. if whatever you put out of your mouth, just put some money behind it. All right, because I want you to stand on it. I want you to stand on it. Your uncle that you keep calling, you could tell your uncle.
I want it on him.
There you go. Tell him the amount that you want to put behind your money, behind your talk. Then we can move forward. Cause right now you just yelling, man. You yelling. My wolf is getting angry. He only got 2 commands. And he is pissed.
Look here, you know why he pissed? You got him on his show acting a fool talking about Dion. That's why he pissed. Man, you got no here for nothing. The wolf gonna attack him. Man won 4 football games.
How can one man make you that angry?
He don't make me angry. What makes me angry is he don't know football.
Well, you haven't said one thing he don't know.
All right, check this out. Y'all
Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. It's not. Ain't no thought gonna come between the eye closed and now. It ain't there.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Dion didn't go to a bowl game this year, and he ain't going to one next year.
God, Big Sap gonna be the one. They ain't gonna make it.
You
know what they gotta walk with Sap though. If it's any holes on that sideline, he gonna.
Oh, he bought all them. He bought all them.
He gonna lose Sap.
Look, you talking about we having allegations. Look, you talking about we having allegations. We don't have allegations. This man, look at him. Sap been out of football for what, 40 years?
Yeah.
Now he go. He go. He's gonna run down another black man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sap been out of football for 40 years.
Okay.
Get a good, clean white man on that sideline.
You ready? What Michigan gonna do?
Look here, we the #1 team in the nation.
Ain't no look here.
Look here. 13-0. 13-0. 13-0.
What is Michigan going to do in the college football playoff?
We're going to win the national championship.
How much do you want to put on it?
Man, they want my team. They want my team to lose now. Look at him. He want my team to lose. He want my team to lose now. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. We going to look at him. First of all, Alabama ain't supposed to be there. Let's start there first.
You say you listen to preachers. You remember? Preachers, look at last
They had some money on that game. That game.
What you want to do?
Preacher, that Metro don't fail you one time, boy. When you want to, we don't want to talk to nobody. That's just go on.
What you want to do then? What you want to do? He want to bet on my team. He want to bet. He didn't want to bet on his team. He didn't want to bet on his team. What you want to do?
I can't argue no more, man.
I know. I'm hard. There you go. There you go.
That's what they put up here. Look what Andrew put up here. He said it was Coach Prime, now it's just Dion.
They turning on him. Now they turn on him. Now they turning on him. They turn up. Make sure these people get their checks. Make sure these people get their checks. Your brother just called me. I say hello. I say, he say my brother on tonight. I said, yeah, your brother on tonight. Tell my brother Boston leave the line and getting 4 checks for people that supported Colorado and Dion. And then little doctor need to be behind Boston for getting them 4 checks. Play that music.
You went to a SWAC school. You went to a SWAC school.
Look here. We found out we get up.
You haven't watched a SWAC football game. You went to a SWAC school.
I didn't. I ain't know nothing about no Texas Southern, no Prairie View. I ain't know nothing about no Alcorn State and all that stuff. I knew about them.
Why did you go to a SWAC school? That was the only
option I had. Only option I had, but I told you.
There you go.
But look, when I went in there, I was just like, what is this?
Does that make you less of a man?
Southern.
Are you less of a man?
No, I look here. I don't put them people down for nothing what they do. I didn't put Dion down for what he did.
That's what you just did. You just pushed him down. You said who goes to a SWAC school? You.
Boxer. He can't win with the big boys. He just can't win with the big boys. They're just all to it. It's the big boy league.
And I'm mad at myself that I continue to
argue. It's the big boy league. No, that's that wolf. Be mad at that wolf too. Be mad at yourself. Be mad at that wolf too. Now take that thing back to Walmart or take that thing back to where you get that wolf from?
Oh no. You can't get this at Walmart.
Look.
He called you Walmart. You hear that? He called you Walmart.
Is he gonna attack nephew E for that?
Listen. Resident Joe. What do we call this behavior?
Why are you disrespecting that man?
Resident Joe, what do we call this behavior? What do we call this behavior right here? It's something about. I know it's so. Go ahead, there we go. You got the flow. This man is barking with a wolf head. What do we call this behavior? What do we call this behavior? This has to be something.
Man, and you continue to lay in the dark.
We got to remember that. So Dion is not going to no bowl game next year.
Look here, only bowl he gonna get is that soup bowl, cereal bowl,
what's
that other bowl? Punch bowl.
Yeah,
Them
punch
bowl.
bowl.
Getting in.
That's
Punch
it.
bowl. They ain't getting no bowl game. Tell look, I get off that toilet. Tell that man get off that toilet. That man ain't on no toilet.
That man a doodle machine. They don't empty all that little guts out right here.
Bye. Look here, man. Look, I know what I want to bet you. I want to bet some pallets. I want to bet some pallets.
I can't send pallets to you.
They say going to the toilet. Andrew say it's a toilet. Dion, apparently he ain't got. It's about 3 of them on like Andrew looking at toilet bowl. They're looking at. He said.
You know what? They hate
all the bowls.
Well,
soup bowl,
and Tojo.
They have nothing good to say about any black person that's successful in life. None.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Your white, your coach, your best coach is a white coach. Pick one.
Look here, some of the greatest coaches of all time are white. You know that.
Name me one black. Name me another black college coach.
I'll say Doug Williams.
Oh yeah.
Doug Williams,
the greatest black coach. Say it again.
From college football.
Yeah. He called it Morehouse and Grambling. Morris Brown.
He coaches where?
He coached at Grambling.
I said coach. Where did it? What? Give me a coach that's coaching now.
Black coach. Mike Tomlin.
Hispanic coach. You heard what I said, man.
Mike Tomlin.
You can't name him. You can't name
Mike
him.
Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Cause they ain't won nothing.
Is that
I say successful white coach. What do you black coach you name ain't won nothing?
What's that man at Pittsburgh?
That's what you're talking about.
Mike Tomlin. I'm talking about Mike Tomlin.
You said it ain't won.
And somebody look, what about Eddie? Is that Eddie Robinson?
Eddie Robinson.
Yeah, he finna whoop Dion. Yeah, he finna whoop Dion that day. Yeah. Eddie Robinson, he's a good coach. His daddy was a great coach.
And there you go. There you go. Encouraging violence.
What happened?
He encouraged violence.
When they were gonna get a fight?
You an angry black guy. You know
Dion didn't want to respect this man been coaching in the SWAC for years. He didn't want to respect him.
You don't like the SWAC. You don't respect the SWAC. You went to a SWAC school and you don't respect it.
Look, when I was young, I wanted to play for Michigan. I didn't want to play for no Texas Southern. I don't want to play for no Prairie View or no Jackson State. I want to play for Michigan. You didn't even want to play for a SWAC school. You just said it. What school you want to go? You want to go to Florida.
That's why I didn't go.
You want to go to Florida. You want to go to Florida.
That's why I didn't go to a SWAC school.
Look, put that wolf down. That wolf up the time right now. He looking one way. The wolf is looking one way.
You know why? You know why I got right here preaching for that same reason. They hate
you know what? Your brother just called me again and say that wolf get a check too. Get that wolf a check.
Yeah, he come. Yeah. You know what, man?
Your brother just called.
Check.
The wolf got to get a check.
What
wolf
the wolf?
Get a check.
The wolf ain't said a mumbling word, boy.
Look at him. That's so scary.
You got that wolf face. At least let him face the camera.
I don't want. He gonna attack you.
He attack you?
Oh my goodness!
You sure?
Why would he attack nephew E? I'm just curious. Why would he attack?
Yeah, all people.
First of all, he's in the dark.
In the dark.
You never put a dog in a dark space like that, and the guys that's just constantly yelling for no reason. So he's angry. He senses that. So it just takes one command, preacher, and it's over.
Is that wolf sleep?
He
like his eyes out. That ain't no wolf. That's not a wolf. What's that dog's name? What's that dog name? The dog that look like wolf. What's the dog's name? That's a husky. That ain't no wolf. That's a husky. That ain't no wolf. Give him a check. He get another check. That's 5 checks about it. Talking about a husky. I'm talking about a wolf. No wonder you talking about wolf. It was a husky the whole time.
Now I understand why you went to the SWAC.
man about a husky on here talking about a wolf. You know what, a husky and a wolf are two different animals.
You know what, guys? At this point in time, I gotta show my wolf why he's a wolf.
Husky.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's a husky.
the strength of the wolf is the pack. And
Oh,
the
my
strength
goodness.
of the pack is the wolf.
Oh my goodness.
So at the end of the day,
And
calm down. When we're having a conversation right now that's going to yield something, and now you need to listen.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Come on, King Junior.
So at the same time, we must respect each other, uplift each other, and understand, even though we may be two different species, we can learn from one another. So right now, I will do as my wolf do, and I won't say another word.
Oh.
So animals. So what
Love
animals?
God-
What animals you know hanging together?
Now you understand why
What animals hanging together? What animals hanging together?
You cannot be quiet.
What
There you
animals
go.
hanging
There you
together?
go. See, there you go.
Wolf.
Now every time he needed.
Wolves don't hang with lions.
They can't compete on that end, ain't it?
Animals don't hang with each other.
Siberian. There's a Siberian white husky. I saw somebody
That's what
post.
that is. That's what they were telling me what it was.
Man, there's a puppy, white Siberian husky, $1,700.
Who?
Oh no.
I
Oh no.
I can't do nothing with that.
Oh no.
Listen, I can't argue.
So if the dog's $1,700, then how much it cost to take care of him?
I can't argue with these people. You can't be tamed.
Goodness,
Y'all gonna get repoed everything. Y'all know ain't getting paid.
Look, them people out there buying them French poodles. These dogs, how much them dogs cost? What, $2,000-$3,000?
Where was them French poodle?
Yeah, them French poodle.
Oh,
I had one look. I had that toy poodle, but that was years back. Them things to be $350, $400 paper. Now that then girl I was living with back, she bought. I wouldn't pay a dime for them. Most I pay for a dog, I probably give you $20. But I'm gonna want. They're gonna because you'll get the food, the bag,
right,
pillow, everything, sleeping, and the dog house.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, these folks buying.
Huh?
Well, I'm gonna say this to you, boss. I know you hurt. I understand. Look here. Better luck next year, hopefully. I know it's gonna be the same result. Look here, man. Tell Dion and send this message to me. I know y'all from Florida. Y'all come from the same place, same area. Y'all can play some sports now. I'll give y'all that. Y'all can play some sports. Don't turn it back on me.
Texas and Florida got it for football. You want to put somebody on football. They serious about that football, that practice.
Yeah.
Georgia jumped in there and started showing how we do it now. We said they'll start. Georgia come on through there, start showing, and they get regular again.
Yeah. Georgia done put their footprint in college football.
Yeah, they
done put their footprint in college football.
Last time my friend was like that, we had Herschel in there.
Yeah, Herschel Walker.
Herschel made a name in college football. He put Georgia.
Yeah, he did. He showed it. He put Georgia on the map. Big time.
He did. And he ran for senator down here. He didn't even win. He couldn't even win Athens.
Oh yeah, didn't he get into it with somebody when he was doing that?
I can't remember. I know he didn't win that. They called him lying. He lied. Tell me that he was a sheriff or something. Somebody to come in and say he was an FBI agent or something. They like, hold on, man. Hold on. What you did, Herschel?
Man, you don't know.
They had somebody make an honorary salary to try to clean it. It was a mess, man. Herschel was great. Football, college football to me, Herschel was great.
Yeah, he was great. He was a great athlete. He was a great athlete. Yeah, Herschel was really
that's beautiful right there.
He was really just like Bo Jackson, you know, in a way. He was a running back like Bo Jackson in a way. The first Bo Jackson. Look, Boston, move the Siberian Husky out the way because that's not a wolf. A wolf head ain't even that long. So that dog is big, everything. That's not a wolf. Look, move that wolf out the way. Move him out the way. Put him over there somewhere. Look, he didn't even do nothing. Look, tomorrow when you get a chance, go get you a Wolverine tomorrow. Get you a Wolverine tomorrow.
So he can be ready. When he gonna need that Wolverine? I'm just curious.
Can you ask him what a wolf? Can you ask him what a Wolverine is? Ask him what a Wolverine is.
Look, it's that call it a Michigan Wolverine.
Can you ask him what is a Wolverine?
No,
Have you ever seen a Wolverine? Let me ask you a question. You ever seen a Wolverine?
No, I don't see one, but yeah.
Other than X-Men, have you seen a Wolverine?
So, but you don't believe they're gonna win?
Oh, he root for Alabama bad. He's an Alabama fan now.
As of right now, I'm just a hater. I'm just a Michigan hater.
Oh my God! Now, why would you hate on him?
Huh?
Why would you hate on him?
If a man hit on a black man for no reason, I'll assure you I can find one reason.
But what you got to understand is, I'm not hating on Deion. I know for a fact Deion can't coach. I've been saying it for the longest. I don't hate. Look here. I'm about the sport.
Nephew,
I ain't
do
about
you know nephew, do you know what a fact is?
Who?
Do you know what a fact is? The definition of a fact.
F-A-C-T. What is it? What is it? Tell me.
Tell
me, Professor Boston. Tell me.
You say you knew for a fact. I'm saying you say you knew for a fact.
Yeah, I knew for a fact he was a bad coach. I mean, the season tells it. The man won 4 football games. He lost 7 in a row. His kids are trash. I mean, how you let your son play safety and he get burnt every week? The others, look here. The man come into the season and just dismantle a whole football team and bring his own team in, and you still lose.
So how they get all these awards? How his son getting awards?
What did he get an award for? The most sacks?
Huh?
You said he was gonna win the Heisman Trophy. That boy, what's his name, won the Heisman Trophy?
What's he up for the Heisman?
Pretty good.
The boy from LSU won the Heisman Trophy.
Was he up for the Heisman? I can't argue. I can't have a conversation with you if you ask him. You know what, man?
They won 4 football games. He was up for the Heisman Trophy. Okay, let's say he was up for the Heisman for the 4 football games. But, Boston, tell me this. Just tell me. Let's be honest now. Come on, tell me. Let's talk. Move the wolf out the way.
I've been honest all night.
Move your husky out of the way. Now you know you had it.
It's scaring
you.
You. That's what I needed to do. I needed to scare you because.
Look, you don't took them. You don't took that high school kid mascot from their school. Go put that back. Take that thing back to the mascot to the school. Take that back. You don't ask that coach, call that boy for the night. I know nephew, he gonna be on the show. Take that back to the. They need that mascot. They need it for their playoff game. They need that for their playoff game. But look here. I don't hate on nobody better than themselves. Look, Deion left. That's fine. I got a problem with that. I knew for a fact when he went up to that schoolhouse he was gonna lose. I said it. You said you got receipts. Go pull them up. You heard me say it. I said back then, that man not gonna win no 6 game. And he not going no bowl game. You and Lil Doctor. Wait a minute. Where's Lil Doctor? Why is he? I mean, this man got down here now.
Lose to TCU.
That man.
And then you said it was gonna lose to TCU, and then we couldn't find you for 3 weeks. Then after that, they won. Then you got cold. You like, I can't never find you.
My goodness.
When it's time to pay up.
Oh my goodness! When you call my name, I came straight on the show and let you have your way. I say, go on, just say what you got to say. I'm gonna be a man about this. I came right on the first time. Soon we lost. Soon TCU lost. I came right on the show. I say, go on, do what you got to say, Bob.
Have you watched the Jackson State game since Deion left?
I don't watch Jackson State football. I don't care about no Jackson State football.
Have you supported any black college since Deion left?
I can care less about them football schools.
So why was you
don't nobody go no sweat?
Why was you mad when he left?
Look, the people that go to the school don't support it. Even the players don't support it. They just there. You know.
So let me ask you a question. Do you like Colorado?
I had a classmate of mine with Colorado. I'm not a Colorado fan. I'm a Michigan fan.
Do you like Colorado?
I'm a Michigan fan.
Why do you follow Colorado?
I don't follow Colorado. Don't say that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. If I like Colorado and I like Deion Sanders, what is that to you?
Well, you?
What is that to you?
I mean, you like Colorado, you like Deion, that's good. I just say Deion can't coach. That's all I said.
That's what I'm saying. So what is that to you? Like, what it takes away from that I like Colorado and like Deion? You just don't like Deion.
I didn't say I like Deion. I didn't like Deion. I didn't like what Deion came to our school and got his resume and he left to go coach with
school. You don't like this.
Yeah, look. What is the predominantly race in these schools? Come on, let's see if you're gonna say the truth now. What is the predominant races in these HBC swag schools? What's the predominant race in the HBCU black schools? What's the predominant race? Come on. Come on. Just answer the question.
A black.
Look, move the wolf so you answer this question. So it's predominantly black, right? So tell me this. Now, tell me this. Now, I keep saying wolf, my bad, y'all. Yeah, my bad. Move that husky out the way. Look.
He openly admitted it was a wolf. Now he has problems, President Joe.
But tell me this though.
Differentiate what is it. He's confused.
What school did Deion go to before he went to Jackson State to try to get a job?
I'm not sure.
He went to Florida State. Florida State denied him. And they was very right, so they did the right thing because they went 13-0.
And let me ask you a question.
They told Deion, get your crazy looking stuff out of here. We are not letting you coach.
Let me ask you a question.
Get your crazy looking stuff out of here. We're not letting you come over here.
Down, I say.
You know a wolf will bite you if you talking about down. What you ain't no dog?
If Deion Sanders would have been a head coach of Florida State, do you think they would have kept him out of that bowl, out of that top four?
Look, first of all, he not making it to the bowl. He ain't making the bowl where he was at.
I'm not talking to you.
No. Well, I say this. If Deion was a coach and they would have went 13-0 and went to a bowl game, they would have put them in the bowl game just because he's a celebrity coach. I keep telling you that. That's why they gave him Sports Illustrated. How you get Sports Illustrated and you ain't won nothing? My coach got suspended twice in 1 year.
You know why?
And on his way to the national championship,
everybody in the world understands the quality he brings, but you a hater, man.
What quality is that?
4 games? Let's think about this. He only
I'm
won
just
4
saying.
games.
Look,
put you
but
on
look,
Sports Illustrated.
but look.
But I got
I'm
a black
just saying,
man in Texas scream and hate Deion from the top of his lungs, laying in his bed. That's not safe. That's not healthy.
Look. Unc said it. If he would have went on and did what them folks say do, preach about homosexual, rejected homosexual, he'd have had more money. He'd have had 23 churches.
No.
He'd have had jets, flights, everything.
What this got to do with this? What this got to do with the conversation?
Stop trying
to bring Unc in this. This ain't got nothing to do with it. This got to do with you.
This man want to take off every little thing I say.
A person can't argue by themselves. They need another person, and I'm that other person.
Resident Joe, what is this behavior?
But you know what I'm
going to
do?
Be talking, Resident Joe. You need to be talking. What is this behavior? Resident Joe, look at we know you got married, and we know you doing your thing. We love it, but we need you to get back to work because this man right here. Look at him. Look at his hands. Look at his arms. This man got a high school mascot in his house talking to us, and this man talking about you can win 4 football games and still be a great coach. You need some kind of. We need to talk. Go ahead, Lil Doc. You got the flow. What is this behavior? What is this called? Is this called delusional? I mean, is it some kind of like? I'm not. I didn't study. Those sicknesses. I mean,
is that
we'll need some help. Yeah, they need some help. Hey, Tula, can you help with this? What did this come from? Too many. Would this come from football games, getting tackled a lot? This come from him getting tackled a lot when he was playing football, or losing a lot. I know that runs in coaching in Florida. So, I mean, what is this? What is this behavior? Y'all help, see if y'all can help. But you still getting them checks though. The brother just called. The brother just called me. He said, remind my brother again, because my brother, I know he got to go to sleep tonight, and tell my brother, make sure them boys get their check tomorrow.
They say we gonna stay on top.
What is this man that over here that got this slash through this camera right here? What is man that?
Well, that man that started doodling at 10:17. He got up in the morning by 8 o'clock. Now,
this man said here, Bobby, I'll hug you, Boston. You know that, right?
Hey, anybody start with that sentence? You know I hug you now.
Yeah.
So with that.
I'll hug you. Look, I'll hug y'all 2 mics in the morning.
Oh, we definitely hug you too.
Y'all, the greatest #1 show in the planet on the world. Always going to forever be.
Listen,
you understand what I'm saying?
We can't do it without all of you guys too. What you're doing,
Yes,
what y'all contributing, all these wonderful listeners, and you and Boston had us going, man. Colorado, Michigan. We got to see who's gonna win this thing.
And Michigan in the house, #1.
Michigan gonna take it, and Boston say Alabama gonna take it. We're gonna see who's gonna win it.
I didn't say that, preacher. I didn't say that.
Oh, yes. Oh, who you saying?
I said Michigan ain't gonna win it.
I said he said Michigan. You said Alabama.
I know. I don't care who win it.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna play Alabama.
This man with the family.
No, they got to get through. They got to get through the playoffs.
Okay, who they got to play first?
They play Alabama.
No, they got to play Alabama.
This man with the FAMU, he ain't called the coach or nothing and wish him nothing well on his season. Nothing. FAMU not no wolves. What is FAMU mascot?
I'm not a FAMU fan. I'm not a FAMU fan, sir. Neither did I go to FAMU.
A rattler.
Yeah, they're a rattler. Ain't a rattlesnake, huh?
You hear that? He said, yes, sir. He said, nephew, he an honest man. He said, Bosh need to check that thing to
her now. Right. Bosh, I tried to tell you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute. Yeah. Resident Joe. You need a session with him.
When the wolf go fish, he got a bad pro shot hat on now.
Poor wolf. That's a wolf, a husky. That thing mixed. That thing mixed. And tell Love Dog, I know he went and hide on me. That's fine. I'll come on show. He gonna hide on. Get him to check. Make sure you get lead that line. Make sure you get behind box and get a line. Line all them Colorado fans up. Put them checks on that board.
Get them checks. They do better. We'll make sure we'll try to get around to them.
Yes,
we definitely appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, man. Tell Confederate State 48. We'll harm to the heart.
Oh yeah, definitely. We ain't talked to that. We definitely apply. He's doing better too. Derek, I was asking about him. I know he's been doing the chemo therapy, giving some difficulties here and now, but he hanging. I know he did have a trip. He had to go to the hospital. I talked with him. He got out. I think he got out. I need to check back on him though, because he usually texts me and let me know how he's coming along. But everybody, we appreciate him. It definitely everybody keep everybody lifted up. Because man, it's rough out here on between all these sickness. Kids, it ain't strip. It's something that they got something they call it white. I forgot the name of some kind of white, like a white pneumonia, something they get in the lung. I forgot what it is. They got stuff that just constantly going to these kids. They got stuff that I'm talking about, it's sweeping through the U.S. China got it, India got it. This stuff is sweeping. So definitely you want to take care of yourself, taking the warm tea, getting good tea to help out and keep the immune. I suggest everybody try to make sure you work on keeping that immune system high.
Yes, sir.
That way, you air protection when you get this stuff. Now, I mean, we never lived like this before. We never seen it where people are constantly sick the way we are. But we're gonna battle through with the help of Mr. Yahuwah and Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yeah, that's right.
But we definitely appreciate y'all too. We're gonna get them. Dr. Joe, Dr. Joe too there. And if you'll give us one, what's our saying for the night? What y'all got us one tonight before we go?
Let me see. I got one. This for. We
couldn't imagine. What is
it? This for them two guys down at the bottom. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You live to fight another day.
Oh my goodness.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
That's it. What you got for us, Dr. Jones?
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. She
married. My goodness. Be honest with yourself. Obtain knowledge and stay focused.
Oh, okay. She stole my last line. I always tell them stay focused. You know they're stealing, right? You getting good though. That marriage like helping out already. That brother love helping out because she to go good. She'll get it in. You're gonna mess around. Yeah. Put you a real good home in that right here.
And a Kuna Matata.
That's a Kuna Matata. That's your
look,
real good
look.
home.
I know it's going good. She been smiling the whole time she been on here. Yeah.
That's it. She been letting you use up all her sick days too. She said, I'm gonna use up all my sick days right here. Obtaining knowledge is key. That's look at Chris. That's good, Chris. In a long time, appreciate that. He said, look, Andrew said, learn to slow down in a fast world. That's great. Obtaining knowledge is key. Isn't that right? Let me see. Just I don't know what you got, Tula.
Original or no?
Original.
All right.
That no smart side I gave you.
I got.
I gave it to you.
Let me see. I'm shot. Something good. Okay. I don't know. Let me think.
Well, give us the one you got written down for. Tell us you got written down for.
Okay. What I got written down? Okay.
I'm looking at one that guy. I tell him love is the greatest gift. Keep it wrapped up.
Keep it wrapped up.
Keep it wrapped real tight.
That's all right. Real tight.
Love
That's
is the
right.
greatest gift. Keep it wrapped real tight.
That's right.
That's it. Don't let
That's
nobody.
a good one there.
That's it.
That's a good one there.
We got Derek got us something. Who we got? Hold on. Derek said, hold on. What did he put up? Derek said, speed up your hearing so I don't. What happened? Hold on. Somebody
yeah, that's
speed up your hearing so I don't have to slow down what I'm saying. I like that. I like that.
Oh, that's what I love. Yeah. Woo!
Listen, that man now, please y'all keep that man lifted up in prayer. That man can hear you tell us something and come back and ask you a question that's totally opposite of what you told us. So you said, I don't know what.
Horrible.
That man never on their blood pressure. Tula, what I need to go, what physician I need to get my blood pressure straight? I'm dying over here. I like that.
Right.
Man, I went to a Walmart. He couldn't put nobody pinky in the thing because it's too small. And that was you get your blood. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these people. I try to tell them slow down and think. What do you think?
Man, that's right. That's right.
Definitely love you. Much heart to you. Much
heart to you. Yes,
tell
sir.
you congratulations to her. Hang your daughter. Tell them to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
tell her
sir.
stay in the
Thank you
lane.
much.
Tell her stay in the
That's
lane.
right.
Keep it going.
Stay in the lane. That's right.
Keep Mr.
That's right.
Everything you do to whatever direction. And that's for everybody listen, whatever direction that he see fit to take you, just be willing to go. Trust him for everything.
Yes,
you
sir.
can't lose. He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. I live by that. So I'm not just telling you something I read. That's something I've experienced in all my years of dealing with him, and building this relationship has come in when I put my giving him the opportunity when I didn't want to or didn't see how to, but allowing that, those situations that happen to get to that point. I fought and wrestled a lot of years against things that he, had for me in the directions because I didn't know. Getting to know him is so key in your life to help you navigate in a world that's at the brink of destruction at any moment. You got to have that relationship. So we definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you again. It's definitely always great to see you, Boston.
Oh, yes, sir.
Always, him and the Wolf, I guess the Wolf got to get him some rest. He said the Wolf got a hat on and everything. That Wolf said, if I know I'm gonna be on this show tonight, I didn't know all this was gonna happen. The Wolf was like, I don't know what he done got me into. But
that's right. And that coach come knock on the door after that Wolf back. Hey man, can we have our stuff back, man? We need that game for we need that for tomorrow for the game. He had to go turn it back in.
That's it. We definitely appreciate you. Tula. Appreciate you.
Stay on. Okay. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up.
Wow, that's true.
That's right.
That's a good one, isn't that right?
That's right.
Okay. Great. We appreciate you too, Derek. Appreciate all that. Andrew, everybody. Lachey, everybody. Chris, we love you all.
Oh, yeah. Tell everybody at the well, y'all. They are home. They are. That's my family there. Nobody like the well, y'all. Nobody like the well, y'all, man. Oh man, that music. Oh my goodness, man.
Oh yeah.
Man, I wish they could play. I wish they could play everything they got. But I know they ain't got that much time. Oh man.
We working on some new stuff now. Everybody working on some stuff. We got some stuff getting ready to come out, We working on some stuff, so we looking to put more stuff out there. Everybody working.
Oh yeah.
They call it in the laboratory. They're trying to put it together.
Oh man. Oh boy. And who do the producing? The boys do it.
We got several of them here. We got Big Lee. He'll do it.
Big Lee.
Breezy.
Breezy.
Boogie.
Lee.
Austin. Austin do it. He can do it. He do it all. I don't think someone can do it all. But they can't get it going. We got something coming out. Tula. Y'all been hearing Tula come out doing some singing. So.
Oh yeah, I like that song. They sung that Well, the two ladies up. Oh my goodness,
Oh
that's
yeah,
the
that
jam there.
SWV that one. Oh yeah, you like that?
That's the jam there, man.
What's the name
Oh
of that one?
man.
I can't remember the name of it.
Retreat.
Yeah, Entreat for me. Yeah.
Treat for me. Yeah. Oh
Mhm.
man, them people
that's
skill.
good.
That's talent, man. That's real talent there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some real talented
They
people
were
up in
hard.
there.
Listen, they put that together. They did that. They practiced that one day. Well, then I had 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Goodness,
Gave it to them.
man.
They went right in there. They broke down and get it. I tell you, we got great talent over there. These people
Yeah.
very dedicated.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So we, everybody do the thing and everybody do stuff together. We get it done. But them ladies put that together about 2 days. We put it in place and they gave it to them. They went in there, broke it down.
Broke it down.
Got it. We got it recorded. They like, listen. I'm like, I heard ourselves.
Yeah. To do that in 2 days, man. You better think that it took a month to do that. 2 days.
No, they work on. We work quick time schedules. When we have to put it down, they're good. They're great. Work with some good people, really good people, really good. But definitely appreciate you. We look at listen. We look at and all the rest of them. I mean, we got all them great talented people. Everybody working, putting stuff together. So I know we doing. We got a bunch of stuff, but we working. But I know everybody's working as well.
Yeah,
individually putting it together and collectively put it out there and try to keep it going.
Yes, sir. Yes,
but
sir.
We appreciate that too.
Yes, sir. No problem.
We definitely
Thank
appreciate
y'all.
you. Yeah. Hob all of y'all. Y'all being
y'all.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Definitely. All right, too loud.
Let's see.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up on the radio. Turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio, turned up on the radio. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics and a mind. 2 mics. Watch this. And a mind.
All right, you do something better, I'll do something better, and we'll be better together until next week.
Hob ya, you be encouraged. We want to see that. We'll hob you. We'll hob you.
Good night, Joe.
Good night.
Good night, Joe.